Hello, everyone.
Hello, gamers.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. It is, of course, what is it? Saturday. Welcome, everyone, to Dice and Easy, an actual play D&D show set in the world of Exandria with a brand new fan story.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome. As you might have noticed, our overlay has changed. I changed our
We're
overlay.
purple here too.
Yeah, we're purple everywhere. Now, I actually did not realize the connection there.
No.
I did not realize the connection. Wow, that's completely coincidental. But yeah, I made a change because my laptop couldn't handle the previous overlay, so now I have a new overlay. Also, today for the first time, we're multi-streaming on both YouTube and Facebook, so that's fun. Are there any other housekeeping things that I can think of right now? Nothing else. Everything else is presuming as usual. So I think we can jump into today's episode of Dice and Easy. Here's the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't work because I didn't set that up properly. Whoops. Here we go, manually then. Okay, so that sort of worked apparently. I don't know what the heck happened there.
Kind of.
Sorry,
worked.
it cut off that video early for some reason. Don't know what happened. Sorry, I'll fix that post stream. Love it when that happens.
Post.
Yeah.
Love it when that happens. All right, so let's put on some background music. There we go. So last we left off with the Faded Ones. They left from Hupperduke after a nice night out in Hupperduke, which involved backflips and some romance. They left Hupperduke hungover, and on the trail to Bladegarden, they saw a sign for a magical spring to cure all your ails. And they went there to find a rather nicely dressed troll by the name of Fred, with a top hat and a bow tie, who sold them on the idea of a magical spring that will cure you of all your ailments. And once they had a bath in the spring, it was indeed very relaxing, and it did indeed have magical properties, which gave the players all an inspiration. However, a few hours after, they noticed that they started turning purple. And by the end of the day, they were all completely purple head to toe. And there was some disagreement among the Faded Ones on the severity of this purpleness. Hornsworth being on the, it's not so bad scale of things, and Berdora being on the, I will make you pay Hornsworth end of the scale.
I want to go back and see if we turn different colors. I'm just putting it out there.
This is not saltwater taffy. We're not doing this.
Why not? What's the worst that can happen? We're gonna turn blue.
What if you just like dip your hand and with your hand change a different color and the rest of you change purple?
We could try.
So could you be a rainbow?
Yeah, like could I do one finger, like, and then do like a toe each?
Just like one of each finger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be. Who knows? There's only
I
one
feel
way
like
to
we
find
have
out.
to test this out. We have to test it out after. This is like the post after we beat the big bad. We go back to the hot. Yeah, we go back to the hot spring and turn ourselves into a rainbow.
Very important.
Or just purple again, who knows?
I love how Brit's just shaking her head this whole time. Yes, and then after this event, they came across a group of suspicious individuals who apparently were eating on some corpses. Turned out to be a ghoul, a more fancy-looking ghoul, and a couple of humans whom they fought. and one of them escaped, one of the humans, whom they tracked down and summarily interrogated and then killed.
Yeah, just
Good
doing
times.
our civic duty.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And they got some information. They found a drawing of a person on the fancy-looking ghoul.
Yeah.
Don't know who it is, though. The drawing of someone, presumably important. And that they were sent over from the Kryn dynasty side to come here. But of course, the human who was interrogated didn't really know much. More of an underling kind of deal. And they then made their way to the outskirts of Bladegarden, where a group of people was approaching them. And that is where
And we were
pick up.
like vaguely less purple.
You were starting. The purple was starting to fade.
Okay, yeah.
You can start seeing your normal skin color coming through, but you're still purple-ish. There's like there's like a hue of purple.
So we've got to remember when we're interacting with people that they are seeing purple.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've got some. It's fine. We'll be okay.
Oh, Farnsworth.
So, let me remind everyone what you see as you're approaching Bladegarden. Yes, there we are. So, no wait, where was it? I'm looking at the wrong place. Am I? Ah, there we are. So yes, you see the area that you've been traveling now for the past half day has been like more hills in this area. And you've started to see the mountains in the distance already for some time now. They're growing closer and closer, larger and larger as you are getting closer to the Brokevale Bluffs. The Brokevale Bluffs, which is one of the mountain ranges that separates the Kryn dynasty and the Dwendalian Empire. And you're starting to see a city in the distance, which is surrounded by walls and has a big building that is overlooking the rest of the city on a hill. But the most impressive thing that you see in this city is a big metal slab that is jutting out from the hall, goes into the sky, tall thing overlooking the whole city. And as you are near, you see a group of... It's hard to tell, but it's a good group of people approaching you. They're still fairly far away. What would you like to do?
Do they have like their weapons out or anything, or are they just kind of like walking towards us?
It's hard to tell. They're walking towards, but it's a bit hard to tell.
Do they have any identifying, like, armor that has, like, a logo on it? Is there anything about them that would be...
You would have to wait for them to get closer. Like, right now, they're kind of just, like, shapes in the distance.
Oh, they're, like, super far away. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
Okay, and they're like coming from the city towards us?
They're coming from that direction, yes.
Okay. About how far out of the city are we? Like...
You're guessing, like, half an hour walk or so?
Oh, okay, so we're a lot farther away than I thought we were.
Yeah, for some reason, I thought we were, like, maybe, like, a
There.
5-minute ride to the gate. I thought we were, like, you know... All right, so they
Doing
could
it.
be... So they could be, like, bandits, they could be strangers, they could be...
I think we should just roll with
could be
it. Just see what
armed.
happens. We're purple. We can tell them it's contagious again, and it'll be fine. This time, maybe they're not trying to feast on people's corpses and
Yeah.
like be mad about being interrupted. So
Maybe.
it'll be okay.
This sounds like a plan. Let's
I
Yeah,
don't know. We are crossing a border though, so wouldn't people be weirded out if we were contagious? Like, would they let us pass
Okay.
through the border?
This is just a self-care routine. We just took some. It's just a face mask.
like
It's
that.
fine.
Yeah,
The body mask.
yes.
Farnsworth,
Hydrating.
you are so quick on your feet. It is very impressive. Just clap you on the
Wise
back. A
and
little harder than I
investigator.
need to.
We're self-caring. All right.
All right.
Just gonna wreck it.
So, as you are approaching this group and the group is approaching you, you're starting to see the details now more. You can tell there's about 10 or so people in this group. They are all wearing armor, and all of you recognize the regalia as well. It is the Righteous Brand's regalia and armor. And the Righteous Brand is the military of the Empire.
Oh,
And Bladegarden is specifically the place where all of the Righteous Brand in the Empire are trained. There's a heavy presence of the Righteous Brand here. And what you also notice that is uncharacteristic from where you're from is that all of them are either half-orcs or orcs.
Oh. I mean, cool.
And as I don't know why that is so loud. Sorry. And as they are approaching you, they have their hands on their weapons at the ready. They are clearly
Okay,
they're clearly on edge, prepared.
I'm just gonna
And
put my hands up.
okay.
I'm gonna go, we come in peace.
And as the group comes closer, in the front, there is what looks to be the leader, raises his arm to kind of stop the whole group. And what you see is an orc, half-orc male, looks to be around his 40s. He has a strong jaw and a nose that has been broken a few times. This person has seen combat. He's tall, battle-hardened. He has a look of analyzing your whole group, going through each of you, looking you through thoroughly. He has a very inquisitive and mistrustful look about him. And
Cute.
he speaks to you. Let me check his voice again, because I think I did. Yes. There we go.
Halt! Who goes there?
Oh, he's...
Greetings! Who are you people? What do you want here? And why are you purple?
Well, do I have a story for you? Hello. We're the Fated Ones.
I'm supposed to know what that means.
Probably not. We're really underground. You probably wouldn't have heard of us yet. Just like really indie group of pals.
What is this? Indie. Indie what?
So in
Who has the letter?
Indeed,
The letter about
Bladegarden,
why we are
you know?
here.
Oh, I think Evelyn has it, doesn't she?
So I kind of just nudge, like, Evelyn, show them the thing.
Oh
I'm just like-
god.
turn around just go ahead.
God, okay, we didn't really think about this. I have a paper thing.
And what is this paper?
Oh no.
I can read it to you if you want.
Don't imply that you can't read. That's rude.
I'm sorry.
This
I
is
have
not going
forgotten.
well.
I have forgotten
I want to.
everything. that
Can I
we-
turn? Can I turn to Cynthia and can I go in these nuts?
Oh
Please.
my
I was
god.
thinking.
Oh my god. Okay.
We are on a religious quest to serve the Platinum Dragon. This is from the what was it called? The Platinum House in where were we? Zadash.
Yeah.
I know exactly what we've been doing in this campaign. Clearly.
You may feel free to roll a persuasion check with advantage.
We're telling the truth.
Thanks. Whether he believes is the question.
That's
Oh,
a different
Not
story.
lied.
Please. You said advantage, right?
Yes, I
okay,
did.
that's better. That's
Then
better.
much better.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm actually
So-
quite charismatic, despite how stupid I am.
These are not mutually
You're
exclusive
just so
things.
cute.
Yeah, you've
Just
got a
so
lot of
cute.
charm.
So he says,
Very well, approach. Show me that letter of yours.
I just kind of grab it from Cynthia. I'm not Cynthia, I'm sorry, from Evelyn, and I just kind of waddle on over.
Mm-hmm. And he
My
like
little
snatches it.
legs.
He snatches it from your hand rudely, like
Oh, be careful with that.
And
You
he-
don't need to grab so fast. I was going to hand it
he
to
looks
you.
it over. You know, like when a cop pulls you over and then he like kind of looks at your ID and then you and the
Oh.
ID, that kind of thing.
I somehow like him less now.
And he gives it back and is like,
Very well. Seems to be in order. You may pass.
Thank
Uh,
you.
I just kind of reach up and just grab the paperback. Thank you.
Take care. These are dangerous times.
You're telling me there were
Should we
some
ask him
ghouls
about the
feasting
ghouls?
on some.
Do we ask him about that?
Yeah, have you heard
That
about
might
the
be a good
ghoul
idea.
issues? There were some
Yeah, that
ghouls
was
Wait.
feasting
very
on some homies
unexpected.
back there.
Describe the
Very
situation to me.
unexpected.
The
Oh,
reason that
okay.
we got sent here, right?
Oh.
Well, kind of. Yeah, there's just like
Well,
a
we
lot. Have you?
We
Is there
just heard
been
some
like?
rumors on the road, but we
Yeah.
ran into some
he
weird.
lifts
Down
his
the
hand and
grapevine.
he looks visibly annoyed that all of you are just bouncing around this issue. And he's like,
Ghouls. Ghouls.
Yes, ghouls. What did you see?
Well,
We've
we were
heard
trapped.
There was a really dapper looking guy who looked way smarter than what I assume a ghoul looks like. Don't know what that was about. And then he was with some humans, and they kind of seemed a little sketch. Oh, well, definitely sketch because they tried to kill
They were
us.
eating.
but,
They were eating bodies. That was.
Yeah, that
was
too.
confirmed
That
with
was
the
not
scene.
cute. We did not like that. No.
Yeah, we've also like run in with the ghoul, and we've heard some stuff about some
Yeah.
uprising. So like we're basically just trying to. I don't know why I sound like Jenna Marbles. We're just trying to
I was like,
I was like, the voice has changed.
we're just trying.
Yeah, we're just on a
figure
religious
out what's going
pilgrimage,
on.
and we just
Yeah.
had no idea that these ghouls were just going to be out here like that in the public.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should check all the cats in your city because they might be ghouls hiding as cats, and if
Yep.
you try talking to them, they might tell you to kill them, and then it starts a really big moral dilemma for you. You should watch out for that one.
Also, anybody named
clarification.
Boris.
Clarification. The cat. It was actually a spy from the.
Oh yeah, they could be
Yeah.
traitors. You should check the cats in your city. Don't trust any cats.
I look at the captain dude and I'm just like, look, I know this sounds absolutely crazy. I know we look crazy. I know, but
It's called self-care. All right.
yeah,
We're the
correct.
grapevine, and we're giving you rumors. All right.
It's called
Weird
self-care,
grapevine.
sweaty. His like cold exterior kind of thaws a little bit. He is more amicable now towards you now that you mentioned this ghoul situation.
Those disgusting creatures. Yes, we know of
Telling
them.
me.
Though the Empire does not think them to be a real issue.
Oh,
Well, they
no.
are. They are an issue.
It's
Son of
certainly are.
Dragon thinks they're a real issue, so
Mhm.
we're working on that.
The Empire feels that it is a side issue to the Kryn dynasty, which is the main threat.
well, what we yeah, over the table. Do we tell that? Do we want to tell him that?
No,
We know
Mm-mm.
it's connected. Okay, because I was just like,
I don't think so.
It just
Trustworthy.
is he?
He seems like it.
I don't
Part of
trust
the
anybody.
Empire. Nope. If he's part of the Empire, nope. Mm-mm.
He works for the Empire. He's part of the army
Yeah.
of the Empire. So yes, he's very much part of the Empire. He's
Maybe he's a spy.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
never know.
how do you feel about cats?
Hate them. Annoying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Mm,
probably
all
for
right.
the best at
Yeah.
this point.
More of a dog
No.
person. Anyway, I
Oh.
digress.
Yeah.
What you're talking about sounds like what some refer to as a Darakul, the smart one.
Oh,
Oh.
that's new. We
I
haven't
wonder
heard
if
that.
Boris was a
Dara cool.
Darakul,
Darak-
yes.
You know what? That's spelling
like an
about right.
That's a cool word.
DarakHul.
I'm impressed. I spelled it correctly the first time.
Wow. Yeah. I wonder if that's what Boris was.
Tell me, sir, what is your name? We've been talking, and like, would you mind me asking your name?
Yes, of course. I am Captain Veldrin Harmach.
Captain Veldrin. I am Galina. These are my friends. Would you mind telling us more about the Darakul? Because that does sound like something that we encountered, and any more information would be quite helpful.
I'll be blunt. I don't know much about them. I stationed in Bladegarden and the patrolling of around Bladegarden. Not much of them here, but
Fair.
Captain Brogan Bonebasher would know about it in Bladegarden.
Brogan Bonebasher.
Yes,
Brogan
she knows more about it than I do.
And where would we be able to find this Captain Bonebasher? Like within Bladegarden, I mean.
Yes.
Where's my mouse? There you go.
Usually, she likes to hang around the Dented Tankard, a regular place for us righteous brand to relax after our shifts.
Would we be invited in? Are we allowed?
Anyone can go there,
Or
but
is that okay?
it is not exclusive.
That sounds like a bar, yeah.
It is a tavern, yes.
Oh, okay.
And would the captain be willing to speak to us? Is there a way to make sure that she will actually want to talk to us? Because I mean, like, I kind of do this whole, like, our interaction was a little, but...
Everyone laughs. The whole group laughs as you're asking the question, and there's a little smirk on the captain's face.
I'm just like, did I tell a joke?
Yeah, you're really funny, Galina. Do you know that?
No, I didn't.
You're so funny. I love you.
Captain Brogan is a tough nut to crack.
Nut.
Have fun.
And then he then like does a little hand thing and that like starts walking past you, and the whole group walks, and there's orcs of like half orcs of varying ages, women, men, like it's a mixed group, and they just kind of walk in rank past you.
Godspeed, soldiers.
I love an inclusive army.
I kind of just nudge Hornsworth. What was the joke I told?
I think, I don't know. I was just trying to make them like us more, and I was like, yeah, you're so funny, but like, really, I had no idea.
I was really hoping I'd be able to get some information to.
Well, we could go.
Make it easier to talk to this captain, but
we can go talk to
I feel like that's
Basher.
why they laughed, because it's not easy to talk to the captain.
I'll pull some
just-
moves.
You
Don't
just see
worry.
realization wash over me.
Hey, Hornsworth, what if we like tag team the captain and like try to?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
Just, got really drunk and like just kind of like saw what happened. I don't know.
Oh, listen, I was already gonna ask her to bash my bones, but we can do it together if you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll probably be more than likely happy to do that either way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not these two. Not those.
Okay, onward, march.
Whew, all right.
Yeah.
So, you continue on the trail. In about half hour time.
Sorry,
time, you reach the gates of Bladegarden. The gates are currently open, but heavily guarded. And after explaining yourselves, you're able to get in. We're just going to fast track this, so you don't have to have the same conversation again. But you are able to get into Bladegarden, and it is a drab place. It's a lot less fancy than Zadash. It is very basic. The housing there is really nothing special. Most of the roads are not paved, mostly just dirt roads. But you do notice that the big hall that is overlooking everything is nicer, notably nicer. than everything else. What would you like to do?
Interesting.
Shall we go to the... Well, what time is it about?
It's about daytime, like middle of the day.
Oh. Well, maybe we can find somewhere that we can stay for the night. Maybe the Denton Tankard might have some rooms, potentially. Might be, I don't know. And if not, we can ask where an inn is there, at least. So, maybe we can work our way there. We should also talk to somebody about this photo of a man that we have, or drawing of a man. Should figure that out. Feels...
Do you think, Hornsworth, I know you're very comfortable being purple, but do you think it's perhaps worth trying to cover our purple before we go gallivanting about town?
Oh, I'll gallivant purple all day.
Maybe
great.
all of us shouldn't be purple.
Yes,
Yeah,
Hornsworth, I feel like you can pull it off, but I don't know if it's not very good for my
Listen, you ever been with a
complexion.
purple person before? Let me tell you.
I could attempt to disguise us again and maybe
You could?
do better
You could?
Yes,
this
please.
time.
Go for it.
I don't
Can we
even have
like
my-
tuck ourselves away in an alley to like do this, so we're not
Sure.
like just
Yeah, you
doing
can
this out in the open?
find a little private spot.
I do not remember how to do
Just go to your
it.
inventory and go to the disguise kit, and then click the dice symbol next to it.
Right.
Please, Beradora, I don't want to be purple anymore. Oh, that was so close to a nat 20.
12. All right, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You are able to mask most of it because it started to fade, and from parts it's like blotched off completely. So you are able to make it look fairly good, though with like really close inspection, someone would probably be able to tell that there's something weird going on here. But for the most part, it looks pretty serviceable.
Great.
Nice.
Excellent.
We tried.
I'm not, or I am still purple.
Okay.
I have
Yeah, I didn't do
decided
you.
to. Yeah, nope. No, you.
And I won't. So So that's all, just so that's clear.
You've made your bed.
Many times.
All right.
Oh man.
Amazing.
Fair
Onward,
enough.
friends.
Shall we find the dented tankard? I guess we could probably just ask somebody, be like, hey, where's the nearest
After
tavern?
asking a few people, they say to go to the main hall. Let me see if I can check if it had a name. Yeah, they tell you to go to the hall, which is like the big building, which is called the Hall of the Righteous Brand. It's not a very exciting name, but
Really creative bunch here.
So you go towards the hall, and there's like, it's on a hill, so you have to like go up in a kind of spirally manner, and as you are making your way up, you start seeing like just more and more soldiers that are either going there as well or coming from there. Basically, mostly soldiers of the Righteous Brand.
Yeah.
But you also see a mixture of what's the other group called again? Sorry, I need to check. No, not that. Crown's Guard as well, which you will have seen in Zadash as well. Because, and then most of you who, well, all of you are from the Empire, so you know that the Crown's Guard are also trained here.
Okay. This is a big military spot. It's a big
Yeah.
old.
It's a
Big
cop
screen.
Like
bar.
Bladegarden. it makes
This
sense, huh?
is. No man. I guess you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, Kalina.
It all makes sense.
Yeah, it's all coming together. Shall we make our way in?
Yeah, let's find out if
Making
there's
my way
rooms here.
downtown.
Or if they even
Bladegarden.
offer rooms to people that aren't like part of the army.
Yeah, I'm not here to. I'm not trying to get drafted right now. I hope everyone is. I want to be on the same page. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
This
good.
is not what I want. All right.
As you enter, the halls, they're very impressive. Like you're just like it's good craftsmanship comparably to everything else. It's like way higher quality than everything around it, and you can see like there's a big common area that you enter and a lot of different doorways that go away from this common area. Easy to get lost if you don't know where to go. And at the entrance to the halls, there is a stern-faced warrior statue there that's clad in plate armor with a mighty sword at his feet. And another of a human female with a ornate helmet with a shield emblazoned with a flame to represent the righteous brand.
Makes sense. They really like their statues.
I know.
How tall are they?
The statues are fairly tall. They're like 20 feet tall.
Damn.
Dang.
That's
the whole building is like very, very tall. This hall is like very large with large supporting beams and structures. So that it's a very, very tall building. And as you're looking around in this public space where there's people walking around, some people more in a hurry, some in less of a hurry than others, you notice that all of the supporting beams have something written on them. Like you can see that they're covered in writing.
Ooh. What do they say?
Yeah, wait.
Are they legible from where we are?
Not quite. You would have to go closer to inspect.
Everyone's gonna walk closer
I
to
wanna know,
inspect.
yeah.
Yeah.
As you walk closer and you start inspecting, you notice that what you're seeing is names. These are names of people.
Wow.
Oh?
Are there any recognizable names? Anything that would
Yeah.
be relatable to what we? I don't know.
Not on a quick glance, at least. They seem like
Right.
just random names. You don't know what the connection here is. Like, why are these names here? You don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anyone famous. These seem like regular names.
Okay. Can I make a quick look to see if there's like, because the only two names I know of from this army right now are the orcish captain and
Mhm.
what's her face, Broken Bone Basher. Can I quickly scan and see if I see that, so I can get kind of context, see if it's like everyone that's in the army or.
Imagine having the job of having to carve out every name of everyone in the military.
I'm just trying to deduce.
No, yeah. I'm just thinking about.
But imagine that would be. What
Oh, oops, we got a new conscript today.
So,
All right,
so
let me go.
you spend a few minutes and no, you can't find the names of either of the captains that you know by name.
Interesting. Okay.
So maybe it's of the ones they've lost.
Maybe that would make sense.
Godspeed. That's sad. It's really sad.
That would be really sad. Yeah.
At least they
Yeah.
get to live forever in the stone of the halls.
Galina, that's so sad. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful. They get to forever be a part of the group that they lost their. Okay, that is. I'm sorry, and I kind of just.
Oh man. Ah, Galina. You can see Hornsworth just like crying a little bit, just like little tiny tears.
Sometimes Galina has insightful things to say.
Ah.
Only sometimes.
Oh man, I want a drink now. I want to.
Good thing we're going to a tavern then, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Maybe it's probably like mid. I shouldn't drink this.
Before we
right
go,
now.
is there anybody nearby us that we could potentially ask about these names?
There are guards who are standing on duty clearly, and then there's people walking around. Like there's plenty of
Right.
people.
I would like to approach one of the guards and just be like, "Hello,
An
new in
orcish
town and I-
female, very tall compared to you. Like you're probably up to like her knee.
hello there, new in
Hello.
town. Just noticed the names on the it was the rafters, right? That they have them on
It's like on the supporting pillars.
pillars.
Mm.
I noticed the names and I kind of point to whatever pillar's closest, and I
Yeah?
was curious what the story was behind that.
Those are all the people that have died in service of the Empire here around Bladegarden, and especially in the Ashgard garrison in defending against the Kryn. All our comrades that we have lost.
That's beautiful. I'm sorry, but thank you so much. I was curious. Thank you.
Thank you for your solemn interest.
And you can see
Yes,
like
of
she looks
course.
kind of touched because you genuinely wanted to know, and then you were like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and she looks like she respects the gesture.
Yeah, I think Evelyn, hearing that, will kind of run her hands along some of the names and just say a silent prayer for them, and
Mhm.
try and find a table after that.
Oh. Well, sorry, if I could ask you one more thing.
Yes.
We're looking for the tavern
Dented
called?
tankard.
Thank you.
Oh,
We're
the
looking for
dented tankard. Yeah, just
Yeah.
go straight over there, take a left. There's another hallway, take a right, and there's a second hallway, and it's on your right.
left.
Okay.
There's a sign. There's a big sign with a dented tankard on it. It's hard to miss.
Is
Excellent.
that how it got its
Seems pretty
name?
Self-explanatory.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay.
Again, thank you so much for your help, and
Always
stay
happy
safe.
to help.
And I just kinda-
Stay safe,
give a little-
citizens.
Oh, that was
Citizen.
nice.
Citizen.
Don't tell me someone stole your sweet roll.
All right.
Mhm.
Left, right, right.
Yes.
It's got it in my brain. Don't you worry. We're not gonna get lost.
Sure.
2 hours later.
So we
Why
go.
are there slimes everywhere?
All right, so we're gonna take a right, and then another left, and then another left, and then another right,
And
then
as
we
you
should be
do,
there.
you walk for like a few minutes, and lo and behold, in the hallway, you see a door with like a sign with a tankard that has dents on it.
Look at that. It's really, really, really good at naming things around here. Dented tankard. Very good. This is very good. This is
You're
great.
starting
Let's-
to get the feeling that military people like it simple and straight. You know?
Well, maybe this isn't the
that
place
sounds
for
about
me.
I was about to say.
Oh
Yeah,
man. Well, That's-
Anywho,
you said it, not me.
fair. I did walk into that one.
Yeah.
I did walk into that one. Fair.
I suppose we'll just go in. We have. I mean,
Yeah. Do we have our cart with us? Yeah. Is our like we're
you
inside
you
somewhere.
We
left
couldn't have
it.
brought it in the
You've left it.
hall.
You've left it at a place.
I just like to, make
that's
sure
fair.
that our cart
I-
is just not like abandoned on
No,
the side.
I-
of the-
We
I-
just left it outside.
I would assume that you wouldn't just leave it somewhere because that's not
Okay,
what
yeah.
your characters wouldn't do that. That doesn't make sense.
I
Unless
don't
there's
know. Hornsworth is a little
that's
What
why
is that
there's,
supposed to mean?
that's why there's 4 other
a
people
little
as well.
sweetheart.
That's what I
Nice
thought.
save.
I love you. I'm
That's
sorry.
what I thought.
We can cuddle tonight. It'll make it better, right?
Yeah.
And Hornsworth is victorious. So you enter the tavern, and it is fairly lively for so early. You note that there's quite a few people. Usually, if you go to a tavern around this time, it's not that busy, but it's fairly lively. There's Yeah, as I said, it's mostly half-orcs and orcs. You see a few humans here and there, a few dwarves here and there, but yeah, it's mostly orcs and half-orcs. No one really pays any mind for you coming in. There's some people arm wrestling, some people you can see playing cards, some are playing dice, some are just talking.
And there's like a bartender.
Yeah,
like
there's a bar there and an orcish man, old one,
Okay.
at the bar.
I guess I'll go up to the bar.
Mhm.
Just be like,
I'm gonna
hello.
go grab a table while Hornswoggle
He kind of
does this.
leans over.
How tall? I was gonna say, how tall is the bar? Do I have to crawl up on a little stool to like see over it?
Kinda, yeah. It's not built for the smaller folk.
Oh, okay, great. Hello.
He kind of leans over.
Hello, little one.
Hi.
What can I get you?
So I'm just here with some of my friends. Do you have rooms here too, or is this just a tavern?
No rooms for us here. You'd have to go to the Sleepy Salmon in town.
Okay, and could you give me directions to the Sleepy Salmon?
Of course.
And then he gives you directions to the Sleepy Salmon.
Okay. Thank you so much. We'll be back for some drinks later, but I feel like we should go get some rooms.
You sure you don't want one now?
You know what was it gonna hurt? I'll get a round of shots for everyone, and I'm not gonna ask everyone. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm doing the math on my hands. I'm like, how many people are in my 5 shots, please?
Very well. That will be 1 gold piece.
And I will just drop him.
And then he like tries it with his teeth.
Thank you.
Puts it away.
Perfect. Thank you.
And then he takes a plain looking bottle. There's like no labels on it or anything. Boop, opens it and pours 5 shots.
That made in house?
No. It's
No.
brought from I think a local brewery not far from here, around Felderwin.
No, I might have to. You know what? Fair enough. Very good. Thank you. And also, you wouldn't happen to know, we were talking with Captain Veldrin.
Old Veldrin.
Yeah, he's something. But
Good man. He's a good man.
good man. Yeah, you know what? I think all in all, good man. He was saying that we could potentially find someone named Bone Basher.
Yes,
Brogan?
Captain Bonebasher. She usually
Yeah.
hangs around here.
And then he just kind of like leans up, looks like, "Hey, is Captain Bonebasher here?" And after a while, there's like yelling and like someone points to a corner where you can see there's a half-orc woman with like short dark hair, kind of shaved clean on one side and then like kind of combed over the other side, talking with a bunch of people, or 2 other half-orcs.
Okay, do you know what she likes? Do you know what her favorite drink is?
She likes to be left alone.
Okay, but I have a really pressing question. And so anything that I could use to just get, one word in. I'll pay you double for it if you let me.
Well, then another shot like this would probably make her more amicable.
Okay.
2 silver,
I'll
please.
do that. Okay, and I'll drop 2 silver in there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'm sure we'll be back later tonight for a little bit of a little party.
Well, hope to see you then.
Okay, and I'll take the shots over to my table and I'll give them to everyone. I'll be like, well, you have to take these no matter what because I said so.
Oh, is that the rule of thumb now?
Just for right now, and then this one is for Bone Basher, lady. Captain Bone Basher.
Very nice.
Apparently that's what and she's here apparently. So that's I guess we could have that conversation now, and then I'll relay the directions for the inn afterwards, and I'm like, well, we could maybe talk, go get some rooms, and then come back and have some dinner, everything else we need to do. That works.
All right. How are we?
Yeah, how do we want to approach her? We have the drink.
I mean, I'm just gonna. We could just go for it. I don't know. I feel like if she doesn't talk to us, if she doesn't talk to us, but I feel like we should just go for it. We should just balls to the wall.
And what in the nine hell?
Yeah. I mean,
honestly, I'm comfortable sending Hornsworth in.
I'll go
with supervision.
Yeah, I'll follow Hornsworth. Yeah.
I'm an adult. I don't need supervision.
This is not about supervision. What if you need help? What if she's like?
Exactly.
I'll let her beat me up.
Wild.
She's hot. Like, it's fine.
Oh my god.
It's not that you need supervision. It's just that with the purple, they might think you're diseased and they might do something. We want to make sure. You're safe.
I'll be fine. I mean, okay, fair. You tell me what's cool with me, they can.
I'm gonna follow Hornsworth.
Okay. Taking the two
shots.
shots.
I'll just pretend like I'm Hornsworth's bodyguard or something.
Evelyn, did you drink your shot or did you leave it on the table?
I left it.
I'm gonna drink my shot and Evelyn's shot. Just good luck, y'all, and I just down them.
All right, you make your way across the room to where Captain Bonebasher is sitting. She is in conversation with two other half-orcs, it would seem. And as you get closer and she notices you, her look of like joviality kind of fades and she looks irritated at you.
I'm gonna give her the shot and I'll go, there's that, if I could have 1 minute of your time, just one. And it's
what in the nine?
Would be a great service to me.
She looks you kind of up and down.
And who in the nine hells are you?
The name's Hornsworth. And we were talking to Captain Veldrin and heard that maybe you might have dealt with some Darkhools as well.
Her look changes immediately after you say that, of like annoyed to like serious, and then she like turns to the two others.
I'm gonna have a chat with them. Go.
And then the others are like, all right, they just down their drinks and slam them and just go like, and then
Thank you.
salute and later, Captain, and they go.
Thank you.
Have a seat then.
And then she takes the shot and then downs it immediately.
I'll give her mine as well.
Well, thank you.
Downs it.
It's not good, but it does the trick.
Yeah, heard it's from a local brewery. I'm interested.
Yeah, it's shit.
Yeah, well, yeah. I won't waste more of your time. But we think that we've had some run-ins with some Darkhools in the past, and upon talking to Captain Veldrin, he said that you might know a little bit more about them just in general. And I think we just want to kind of maybe clarify if what we've been dealing with is the same thing as what you've dealt with already.
Probably. I can tell you I've been fighting the Kryn. And much worse. Outside of the Ashgard garrison for years. And I've seen some ghouls.
And so there was one ghoul that we just how far away were we when we fought those ghouls? We were like not
maybe like a day
super
from
far.
here.
Yeah. I'd say about a day's ride or so from here. There is a group of ghouls. And have any of the ones that you fought have names? Have they been named or like?
I can't say that I know. Because we've killed them. There's been much of a chance to discuss.
And have you seen them work with humans? So
Yes.
we found a group.
Well, others.
Okay, yeah. That's good to know. We found a group of them, ended up able to, interrogate one of the humans that was like kind of left after we fought them, and he didn't know much, but he had a name for his leader. I mean, his leader is no longer alive. Godspeed to him. And I don't know. How long have they, like, the ghouls been, specifically the dark ghoul, like, how long have you been dealing with them? Have they been around for a while, or are they like a newer?
I would say that they're newer development.
Okay.
Me and my companions were the only ones who survived a hard-fought skirmish 3 days ago. We were ambushed by these undead freaks
Okay.
outside of Ashgard Garrison, over on the Kryn Dynasty side.
And do you know, so I'm gonna just be real upfront with you about what I'm doing here, what, me and my companions are all doing here. We were sent by the Platinum Dragon,
She looks
and
curiously at you.
specifically to deal with a ghoul uprising. And we've run in with, I would say, 2 potential dark ghouls. There was, we're from Zadash, and we had a bit of a, let's just say, a little situation there where I maybe got a little kidnapped by some ghouls.
Well, cult.
A cult, and there was like, what I would assume is maybe a dark ghoul, because I mean, he was very not ghoul-like. Well, he was a ghoul, but like, he was highly intelligent. He wasn't, I mean, I don't think he was feasting on people's bodies. Like, I didn't see him ever feasting on someone's body. Like, I guess like, he's just like throwing a wrench in a lot of my, like, theories of what's going on here. And I just like, I'm gonna turn to Evelyn. I'm be like, I don't.
Very concerning.
Yeah.
You were able to slip
Okay,
past.
so sorry. Hi, I'm Evelyn. Nice to meet you. Have you heard of anything about a cult in your area that serves the Red Mother? I feel like there's some type of correlation between this potential ghoul uprising and this cult that we ran into in Zadash, and we learned some information about how they are not just in Zadash, but in many areas and over the border. And so we just want to know if maybe you've run into anyone of that nature that might be
Yeah.
involved with that.
No, I can't say that I'm familiar with this cult.
Mm.
Oh, that's good, because they are not great.
They were
people.
not great. Let's put that one. But our I guess our plan here is we have to cross the border. That's
Why?
Platinum
'Cause
Dragon told us we have to.
We heard that that's where the ghoul uprising is really starting to take ways over the border.
Yeah, we think it's originating from over there.
And like, if it's already affecting you all, then it's gonna get like serious,
And I think out of everything that I'm asking, I think the one thing that I guess I would like to know the most would be, is there a way that we can get, I mean, could you share some of your knowledge of the dark ghouls that you faced and like how they, acted, and like what, if you're okay with, retelling that and sharing that info and
Yes, I can, of course. You know what? I'm not an expert on intel on the Kryn dynasty and their dealings, but we have someone who is. An older dwarf. Trailed Shardspike, her name. But she doesn't really like seeing people. She dedicated her
That
life.
seems to be a common theme.
I was like, is it similar to how we were told that you wouldn't like to see people either?
In a different manner, I would say.
Okay.
But she's
Fair
dedicated
enough.
her life to studying our enemies. So she knows.
Would she have a vague idea of like map? Not like I don't mean like an actual map, but just like some sort of understanding of what their lands look like, because we're going in
Possibly.
completely blind.
But she's
and I
not
feel
gonna.
like
She won't see you without a recommendation, an introduction.
okay.
Tell you what.
Would-
You helped me get my men's corpses back from across the border. I'll introduce you.
I think we can make that work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Good.
we can do that.
Very good.
If you don't mind sharing, I guess just information of exactly like where you were, or like, you know, make things a little bit easier for us, because I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the farthest I have ever been from home. I don't know what's going on half the time. So any info you have in terms of like where we can go would be great.
It's about 2-day march from Ashgard Garrison, which is itself about a 2-day trip from here.
Okay.
It's off the beaten path, as one could say, in the wastes. One of the closest forests, or what counts as a forest. We were ambushed by Kryn and some of the undead. We lost a good share of people, but we were able to beat them off.
You said it was a 2-day trip from where?
Ashgard Garrison.
Ashgar. Okay, thank you. Okay. I think that. Okay. Yeah. How many men are we looking for?
4.
How many, like 4? Okay.
Mm.
Do you have vague descriptions of them? I
know where they
I
are.
just don't want to.
No, I'm
Okay.
coming with you.
Oh, you're coming with us. Oh, okay,
Yes.
cool. I don't know why I didn't
Oh,
think that.
That's very helpful.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I just asked you a lot of questions that I didn't need to know anyway. Okay, yeah, great. No, we'll go with you. Yeah, we'll go with you. Of course. This is great. That makes me feel even better. I was like, wow, maybe we're getting sent on a death mission by this person who doesn't like to talk to people and is ultimately trying to get rid of us. No, this is great. It's perfect. Okay, great. Great, never mind. Perfect. Do you want to, when would you like to go?
Tomorrow at dawn.
Okay, great. There goes my plans for drinking tonight, but perfect. Great. Fantastic. Do you want to meet here at dawn and go?
Yes.
Or is there a... Okay.
At the
That
entrance
sounds-
at dawn.
Entrance?
Sharp.
Sharp. Absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah. Wouldn't want anything less. Okay, I will get out of your hair because I feel like I've been talking your ear off this whole time. Thank you for your time.
Thank
I
you for your
appreciate it.
help.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Dawn. Sharp. Sharp at dawn. Yep.
Yes. Sharp.
I'm gonna just turn around and just thumbs up to like Galena, Cynthia, and Baron Dora and just be like
I just pat Hornsworth on the head. You did good, Hornsworth. You did good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm not good at being serious for very long. I'm not.
No,
Huh.
you did great. You were very good at it. I see why you were a very great investigator in Zadash.
really good at looking for clues. What can I say?
That's that confidence I like.
Love it.
I guess I'll go back to the table with Evelyn and be like, all right, well, no more partying tonight. We've got a job to do tomorrow. I've got us employment. We're also not getting paid.
We're getting paid in information, maybe, potentially.
We're getting paid in an introduction to somebody that's gonna make our life probably a lot easier.
Exposure.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, everyone needs to know who the faded ones are. Like, exposure is gonna do us really well.
No, we're still indie.
Yeah, Indie's nuts. To the
God. So we'll
well,
just relay everything that the captain said.
Yeah, I assume that you relay all the information.
Well, sounds like it'll be difficult, but very much worth the time.
we should get our shit together, man. We survived the ghoul attack, but like, I don't.
Yeah. What time is it? It's still early, right? Because we just it was like afternoon.
Like with the conversation and everything, it's like getting towards like the end of the day kind of thing, like 4 or 5 p.m.
Would we have time to still go to any place to shop, or are we just kind of?
Yeah, you could still make it.
Okay.
Maybe that might be a good idea.
Yeah, perhaps we should buy some extra supplies if we're going as far.
It's a 2-day. Yeah.
2-day trip, and it's a dangerous location if the trained guard.
That was like the military got ambushed
Yeah.
and didn't last. Like, I
Yes,
mean, like,
so-
there. Maybe, you know what? Never mind. I'll keep my anti-military sentiments out of this conversation. I feel like I start talking and then I look around and I kind of remember, Hornswoggle kind of remembers where he's at, and he's like,
yeah.
later conversation.
I mean, I feel like regardless of how we feel about the military, we are helping someone get people back that they cared about, and
I'm
you
fine
know,
with helping them, but
so
I was just
that's
gonna say
good.
that they're lackluster.
well, yeah,
It's okay. Let's not talk about that here.
We're badass.
yeah,
True. We are very badass.
yes, we are
badass.
badass, yeah.
Yeah, but we should maybe get some more supplies and stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
Badasses go. Listen, the motto of the badass coalition is always be prepared.
Oh, nice.
So,
Hmm.
For some reason I thought that was the Girl Scouts, but that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
no, there's Girl Scouts in this universe.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
That can mean so many things,
Does that mean there's Girl Scout cookies?
Some lamb spread.
So what would you like to purchase?
I feel like maybe some more rations would be a really good idea.
Yeah, because we only prepared for. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you can definitely get here. You find like a general store. It is very basic. Like, you can get the basic stuff, but anything beyond that is like, you can tell that it's gonna be hard to come by.
Yeah, I think I just mostly am gonna get rations for myself.
So yeah, 1 day of rations is 5 silver.
Okay, I'll also get rations.
So you can get as much as you would like.
How much? Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that?
1 day is 5 silvers. So
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head.
no worries. The easiest way is to just divide the number by half, and then that's the amount of gold it costs.
Well, I was just figuring out how many days I wanted. It wasn't even hard math. It's just counting. 30 silver for 6
Aren't
days,
you the one
right?
who does the administrative stuff in your household?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think Daniel might.
Talk to Daniel.
Yeah, yeah. I think you might want to talk to Daniel.
Intervention.
No, it's fine.
I don't know.
I'm not a math gay. I don't have to do that much math. It's just like, I just make sure the bills are paid. They're paid.
Fair.
Oh.
But yeah, you can all subtract the amount of that you want, and I can see you doing it. Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah, wait, can I get...
Wait, why doesn't it?
I think I bought 6 days of rations, and I had
Yeah.
1 in my inventory already.
Yeah. Okay. 6 days would be 3 gold.
Oh, I just subtracted the silver from my... I did the
Or you can
minus.
subtract the silver. I mean, either way.
That's what, 30 silver?
What? No. I mean, yes.
Oh, fuck. Yes,
yes,
it
yes,
is?
30
Okay,
silver,
yeah, I subtracted that. Wait, can I adjust? Because it says that I have 5 rations in my thing when I should have 7.
Yeah, just adjust it.
Oh, okay.
There should be like
I didn't know that I was allowed to do that myself. Oh, I didn't know.
You should be able to. If you're not, then
I
let me know.
can.
Okay, cool.
I did it. Thank
I
you.
did it.
I've done it.
And then I guess we can go to the inn
Mhm.
and have a night's rest in the bed for once.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wait, did I have more? You know what? I'm just gonna put 7 rations. And it's,
We'll go with 7.
I think I maybe had more in my inventory before, and I just didn't know how to read. But I'm not worried.
It's all right.
It's fine.
Is all right. After about you spend like an hour or so with the shopping, and then going to the Sleepy Salmon. You find a little tavern, the inn, I should say, with and it has a little sleeping fish on the front. It's not very well drawn. It's like a fish, and then like the eyes close, and there's some Z's coming from the fish.
I love it.
No.
I want to get a mug from here that says "I love the sleeping salmon."
I love
Just every place we go, you convince someone to make you a mug.
Yeah.
Yes. I
I
mean,
wonder if
we're
they would
going to be
make me,
coming back
like-
here, so
Could they make me like a little like leather cuff or something that just says I slept at the sleeping salmon and all I got was this lousy leather cuff?
That's a lot to put on a leather cuff.
Yeah, that sounds extra.
It's a lot of text.
It's
You
a
could just
very
put it
basic
like
city.
put the letters like an acronym.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
ask.
So A. That's all I got.
That would be so confusing.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, take your time.
No, it doesn't even start with A.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Wow.
So now we learn that you are neither a math gay nor a what would that be? Alphabet gay. Doesn't make sense.
I'm the fake
Not the
alphabet.
Spelling gay. That's what I was looking for.
I can't spell. True. Well, it's fine.
Day destroying you in chat.
Oh my god, please.
Wait, so okay. I S A T S S A A I G W. Hold on. T L L C. I've done it. I've done it.
Good job.
Listen, I got there eventually, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Mhm.
amazing.
Okay. I don't think we'll have enough time to find anyone to make that for you, but I'm glad you figured that out, Bessie.
little pet for Hornsworth. Let's go.
We're all happy for you, Bessie.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I think Evelyn's gonna find the owner of the tavern, just
Mhm.
rents like a room, or
Yeah, you
we can
can
all just
you can get
These are
yourself.
orc-sized beds. We could fit it in an orc-sized bed.
yeah.
One bed for all of us.
Do a little cuddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
How
would
much
then
would
be,
that be?
let's say, 2 silver a person, or a room. I should
Okay.
say.
2 silver a person or 2 silver a room?
A room, and you can fit like
Okay. Do we want to get 2 rooms? Might as well. Might as well. I don't know. How many beds are in a room? 1?
2.
2? 2.
Oh yeah,
I
get
think
2
one
rooms.
room should be
Let's get the one room.
fine.
Oh
You
yeah,
want
because
us
2
all-
beds in a room. Yeah, you're right.
So, be a Galena. Do you want to cuddle? You said you would cuddle me, so
Hornsworth,
you.
I would love to cuddle with you.
Actually, let me rephrase that. That it's not so much a room for yourself as it is just like one common sleeping place for everyone. and everyone has like a little cot.
Oh, it's like a hostel.
Kinda, yeah.
That makes sense.
Could we
That's
still
fine.
cuddle? Is there
So
enough
it's-
room to cuddle? We're small.
Yeah, you're small. Yeah, I'll say yes, but it's still like
Yes.
it's 2 silver per person because of that.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
worries.
that's fine.
But yeah, it's not great. But you know, this is not exactly a tourist destination.
You mean people aren't coming from all over the world to hang out in Bladegarden?
Weirdly enough, no.
Damn.
And it's just like a straw cot. It's not particularly comfortable. It does
I
its
mean,
job.
it's better
but-
than I was being tied up for how many days, so
Yeah,
this
true.
is great.
Yeah, true. It's an
How
improvement
purple
from
am
that.
I?
You're starting to like mostly not be like now. It's like blotched, where it's like fading away. So you're like just starting to look normal.
Very good.
Next.
I'm a little sad to see the purple go, but you know, it had its time.
You can't just get a spell to make yourself purple all the time, you know.
Did I?
Amazing.
That's something I could.
I'm surprised that nobody else has mentioned the purple on Hornsworth. No one else has said anything about it.
Yeah, because they're
I mean-
polite. Probably thinking
yeah,
it.
Are they just don't care, you know? They're-
Yeah, like I'm purple.
I've seen
Dude,
worse
they
stuff in my
fight
like they're
time.
orcs. Like I don't
Well,
know.
like,
Like I'm
they're
sure
in
there's
the
purple
mili-
orcs that exist.
I feel like
Mm.
they've seen weirder things in their life,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
than a purple gnome running
They're
around.
hardened warriors. Like they
Yeah.
don't care.
I mean, the Kryn are shades of purple or black. Or,
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah. Some
Yeah,
tieflings are
well,
purple.
that's- Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just a really
Interesting.
weird looking tiefling. It's fine.
Is that why your
dad
name is
was a tiefling.
Hornsworth?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The horns are in my name, not on my body.
Ah!
Mm,
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
mm, I see. I see.
Yeah, you know, I've been a tiefling all along. You just haven't realized, actually.
Ta-da! The reveal.
Roll
the, big,
insight!
the big reveal. Me and Kate
Oh,
planned this
man.
all along.
Amazing.
All right, so you get a long rest. I'm going to prompt that for all of you. Bada bing, bada boom. There is your long rest.
Give me that spell slot back.
Yeah. Yeah, Cynthia, you had lost 1 spell slot because your travel did not go well.
Yeah.
All
Very
right.
good.
The morning comes and you wake up from a not great sleep. It works, you know. Serviceable. But
Oh,
Mhm.
my neck. Hornsworth, do you know that you kick in your sleep?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I
It's like a
didn't
little
notice
back
it in-
massage. It's fine.
I didn't notice it in the tent because there was more room, but in that cot, holy hell.
Listen, how else am I supposed to... That's when I work out, is when I'm sleeping. How else am I supposed to keep these thighs all nice and strong?
I just walk away.
Duly noted.
Amazing.
That's why I need to be in backpack mode, because then I kick in front of you, not in your back. You know? And have the legs wrapped around.
I wonder if I could just, could I hold Hornsworth on my back while we fight? Like,
Oh,
just run around with him?
backpack?
You can
Oh my
certainly
God,
try.
I don't know what the point of that would be, but it'd be funny.
Me neither.
Just windmill someone.
It would make you, like,
Mode.
it would make you, like, a couple
A-
inches taller,
A
honestly.
little
'cause we're,
bit
like, the same
taller.
height.
I'm listen, it's bird eye view, it's fine. That's great.
Oh my god, please.
I like it.
Perfect. So, you go down and you get some breakfast included in your 2 silver. It is bad. It's like
Great.
porridge, but like really, really plain porridge. Like there's no bells and whistles to this porridge, and some milk to drink.
No.
Oh, come on! I don't drink that milk.
Cynthia, you like
Oh.
milk, right?
Yeah, Cynthia, you want
I love
milk,
milk.
you fucking milk drinker?
Just
Mhm.
nudge my
Have
milk over
my
to
glass
Cynthia.
too.
I'm like chugging down glasses.
I love
I
that this
pay
is such
for
a
it?
thing for Americans because in Finland, drinking milk is incredibly normal.
Let's go. I'm moving.
Cardboard
I'm just gonna pay for
porridge
it for,
and
for some
milk.
shots or whatever.
Sorry,
I want a shot. Give me a shot.
there are no shots.
Oh, is there a tavern? I would say I don't think this is. I think this is just an inn.
Oh,
There
it's
are-
just an inn. Never mind. I'm sad.
There is ale.
Oh.
No shots.
You know what? Ale will do. Ale will do.
That's gonna be
Brings you an ale. It's not good. It's bad.
It is better than milk.
a shitty salmon, more like.
Oh!
Wow.
I don't
Alright.
say that one out loud.
These
That's one
pe-
I
these
just think
people-
in my.
Are at the forefront of the potential war that could break out, and you come here like, oh, why don't they have nice things for me? The nerve.
I want passable.
God dang city slicker.
How dare they not be
To be
like
fair,
the
Hornworth
dash?
has never left the dash, so
Yeah,
like he doesn't
It's very
know.
it's very
No.
apt. It's very apt, yeah.
Listen,
I just chug the ale. I don't say anything. Just chug it. I'm
Yeah,
good.
it's not good.
Better than milk.
I'm a little city boy.
Just a small town boy.
A big town boy.
Big town boy.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, wait. If it's already dawn, we're fucked. We gotta go.
Oh,
We had to be there at dawn sharp, and I feel like this is dawn doll at this point, as someone said in chat.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice that. You're not on time.
Oh, fuck. We gotta.
Blunt.
You run there, so you're able to get there a little faster. But you come in that you're all winded. Some less than others because some of you are used to running, some not. And Captain Bonebasher is there and like tapping her foot as you run in, and she turns like, "Where the hell have you been? I said sharp."
Yeah, you definitely did. A shot on you when we get back, or a shot on us for you when we get. I'm sorry.
Let's just go.
Okay, yeah. We'll
Yeah,
just go.
let's do that.
And then she waves to the two half-orcs that were there yesterday as well, and they come and one of them goes to get like a pack of mules,
Oh shit.
and
You can
he is
ride
pulling
those?
he's pulling along where is it 6 mules on like stringing along, and they have like their gear and stuff on them, and some of them are just empty, and you presume that it's probably for the corpses.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Carrying corpses for 4 days, not fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not a preference for sure.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And and then she starts leading you out of Bladegarden from the other exit, because there's like a main road that kind of goes through the city. And she is kind of she's angry. She's annoyed that you were late, and kind of like stomping ahead.
I'm so sorry. How do we make her not angry?
I think we just let it ride for now. Just stomp it out. Once we help her find her people, she'll like us again.
And she'll like us
fine.
more. Yeah.
One of
Do you think I
the
could ride one of the donkeys?
what was I gonna say? Hold on. Where's the other ones there? So one of the yeah, you fucked up. Captain's gonna be pissed at you for a good time.
That's like my middle name at this point. It's fine.
Yeah, trust me. You should have seen him before we got here. We were way more purple than we were now.
Oh yeah, by the way, Hornsworth, you're no longer purple. None of you are purple anymore. You're normal.
hey,
Um,
let's go.
Oh yeah, listen, I didn't know if you were, I spent all morning getting that purple off. That's why I was definitely very late. Very late.
Sure.
I'm not purple now it's purple yesterday.
Whatever.
Have you ever taken a grape bath before? It's pretty good.
Can't say I have.
I would really recommend it, It's really good, really soothing for your skin, helps you if you get dry,
Let me put it
Your
this way,
hands
little
get all-
man. We have bigger concerns than grape baths here on the border.
Yeah, you know what, fair enough, but
We are on our way to collect the bodies of 4 of our comrades. You do know that. And you're talking
Yeah,
to us how
maybe
we should
it's-
take care of our skin. You do realize that.
listen, skincare is really important.
Hornsworth, please.
Hornsworth, just stop while you're behind.
Fair enough.
He means
Trying to keep
well.
the mood kind of light, you know.
Definitely a light mood kind of trip, this one.
I don't know how to handle things being solemn.
Fair.
Hornsworth means well. He just doesn't
Oh,
know
I
how
know,
to
I know.
handle.
I know.
Yeah. Just pat Hornsworth on the head as we keep walking.
Fair enough.
You spend, unless you want to discuss anything specific, I'm going to say that the 2 days go on to Bladegarden go on without an issue. You make it to
Yes.
Bladegarden, but you don't go into Bladegarden, actually. So as you are getting close to Bladegarden, you take a side path that kind of goes around Bladegarden and more into a more mountainous path.
Wait, were we not in Bladegarden before? Were we somewhere
I'm sorry,
else?
Yeah.
Ashgard Garrison. Sorry, I meant to
Okay,
say.
I was-
Sorry,
I
sorry,
was
sorry,
like,
sorry.
Oh
sorry.
my god! Wait
Sorry,
a minute.
I meant to say the Ashgard Garrison. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Sorry, got those confused. So you take kind of a side path, and now you can see like the Ashgard Garrison is like between the mountain. There's like a hole there in the mountain, and the Ashgard Garrison is there, like blocking the path essentially. And there's like rooms a little bit on the sides, but there's like no way a big group could get through without going through the Ashgard Garrison. So it essentially is the kind of the wall there in between the Dwendalian Empire and the Kryn Dynasty. So an important
Makes
strategic location.
Yeah.
And you start going up, and now the path gets a little less comfortable because now you're going off the beaten path and you're starting to go into this mountainous path. So the walking becomes less fun. And you spend the next 2 days, you get like a little overview of Ashgard Garrison. Plain looking place, a lot of soldiers, of course. A lot of wartime equipment there, like military equipment, stuff like that. And at the end of this 2-day trip, you start making your way into the Kryn Dynasty and what are called the Wastes. And you understand why, because on this side of the mountain, at least at this part, it is incredibly drab. Like there are trees, but they're all just leafless. Like they look kind of dead, but they're not dead.
I'm kind of imagining like the Lion King, the Pride Lands.
Yeah, kind of like
scars.
that. Yeah, kind
That's
of
what-
like that. Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Just making sure I
fair.
have the right idea here.
Yeah.
Evelyn,
Okay.
could you roll a religion check for me, please?
Ooh, yeah.
Let's go, Evelyn. Let's do it. We are all part of the great circle of life.
$14? Okay. That's good enough for you to know that the legend has it that this side of the mountain range is where the prime deities had the final battle against the betrayer gods. And deeper into where the Kryn dynasty is where the headquarters of the betrayer gods were, which is why this land is still scarred by the presence of the betrayer gods, and from the final battles that took place here some almost 1,000 years ago. And that's why this area is so arid, and there's little life, and what life there is harsh, monstrous, even.
Okay.
After you travel a few hours into this forest of dead-looking trees, you come across signs of struggle, signs of someone leaving in a hurry, and the captain kind of takes out her weapon, and the others do as well and keep their eyes peered. He says, "Keep a lookout. This is where it was."
I'm gonna draw my sword as well, and I'd like to take a very close look at our surroundings. If there's any movement other than us.
Roll for perception. All right, solid 10. You look around. Seems safe. Nothing moving around anywhere.
I feel like when I see them get ready, I get my fingers ready for Eldritch Blast. I'm ready. And also maybe just like kind of alert.
So remind me, Captain, what creatures are we potentially going to face here?
Mostly it's gonna be Kryn around here. That's what we were expecting. Not the undead. Kryn, undead.
Interesting.
And you walk another 5 minutes. You start seeing bodies of Kryn soldiers. So, elves with a dark complexion of skin, some almost black, some different hues of grayish purple, and they have this kind of chitinous armor, like kind of bug-like armor on them, dark, these bug-like features. And you see some of their corpses there lying. They've started to decompose since it's been several days since this happened. And as you go further, you now see a few ghoul corpses as well, but then also 4 half-orc corpses strewn about, and again, in various stages of decay.
Great.
I'll just keep watch for now and let them what is it? Let like the Captain Bone Basher and like the people that came with her like deal with the corpses themselves.
While this is happening, I would like to just nudge at the ghouls that are on the floor. I want to make sure that they are dead. I want to make sure that the creatures around us are dead.
They very much seem dead. They haven't moved in a while. As you poke with your sword, there's no reaction. Smells horrendous.
I'm sure it does, but that's why I want to poke them. I want to, if they're gonna move, I want them to move now.
Now.
Yeah.
Do it now.
So, the captain says,
Fated ones, you helped me wrap these. And my men will keep an eye out.
Okay.
Okay.
And she
I want to make her angrier.
sheathes her sword and goes to one of the mules and takes out kind of wrapping to kind of put them into something. And yeah, basically starts doing that and hands like one of you another wrapping so that you can start wrapping a corpse.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. I would like everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Oh, God.
All right.
Cynthia.
Everyone else is fine except Cynthia. When you start going close to the corpse and start to work, you are not used to being around decomposing corpses. None of you are, for that matter. And the smell is horrendous. It's really disgusting. Many of you feel like your food is coming up, but you're able to keep it in. Cynthia, you are not. As you start working on the corpse, which has been, mangled, it's with dried blood, guts spewing out, it's too much for you and you throw up.
All that milk
Gonna
coming up,
chug
huh?
so much milk.
Yeah, maybe you should have drank all the milk.
The milk pukes are the worst.
It's not the milk's fault.
Oh. And
Are you sure?
the captain kind of comes over to you, Cynthia, and like pats you on the shoulder and is like, "It's tough, I know."
Thank you.
And then helps you with that corpse to wrap it in a shroud. And you do that. Takes you about an hour with all the corpses, and you're able to tie them onto like one mule each. The mules are skittish, of course, with corpses being tied to them.
Not a fan of that one. Probably.
I would be skittish too.
Yeah. Don't tie corpse to me, please. Thank you.
And
Is there any, while we are doing this, is there any movement around us? I am so nervous.
nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything. It's very arid. You can see like some birds in the far distance. That's about it. It's very like empty.
I don't trust it.
You don't like. You're like,
that feels
where
weird.
are all the animals? Where's all the
Oh,
like?
there's nothing.
No, there's no sign of like. You don't see animals like you would normally in like. If you're in a forest, like you can hear birds
Oh.
rustling. No, it's
So it's just quiet except for us, and then those
yeah.
birds.
There's
in the distance,
there's like
nothing.
wind howling, and there's some birds in the
Oh,
distance.
wow.
But then it's just like dead trees. That the ground is like just this ashy dirt.
Okay.
I don't like it here.
Yeah, I just whispered to everyone. I'm like, this is like that place that they talk about where that final battle was for the betrayer god. Kind of weird energy, right?
I don't like it.
I
This
don't
is
like
not the
it
vibe.
either.
Is this what? Wait, is this like what the entire Kryn dynasty is like?
I hope not, because that sounds terrifying.
I don't.
Can we
Captain-
roll
Captain-
history?
What if?
Captain chimes
Sorry.
in.
What,
Rumor has it it's even worse. The deeper you get.
Oh wow.
oh God.
How
What if
deep
they
do we
wanna
have
have-
to go?
What if the wedding was here? Like, what if they do the wedding here? Because this is where the final battle was. Do you
What if it
think?
gets worse the deeper we go? I don't know.
Ugh.
We should just focus on getting these back, and then we can talk to.
Yeah.
I feel like if anything,
Trail.
it's good that we're getting this exposure, so we're prepared for when we travel further in. Yeah.
Yeah, if we would have just showed up here,
We would have been screwed.
I would have been
Yeah.
like, "What?" I would have left. I would have gone home. I would have been like, "Man, you know what? Platinum Dragon who? Sorry, don't know him. On the way home now."
Yeah.
But if we're
Makes
good,
sense.
I have the willies. I would like to get out of here as soon as
Yeah.
possible.
Agreed.
Turning to the captain. Are we good?
Yes, I think we are. She gives a look and then waves to the other two, and we can leave.
Thank God.
Gonna keep a real good eye out for anything as we're leaving.
Same.
As you are leaving, you do hear something. You
I'm
hear
going to
like
turn to it, sword out.
you
Whatever it
hear
is.
like one of the Kryn corpses kind of go.
How close is it to us?
It's fairly far from you already. It's like 60 feet. You've started to leave already.
Is it behind us, in front of us? Where is
Behind
it in
you.
relation? It is behind us.
Mhm.
Was it one of the ones I poked?
No,
Damn it.
you poked the ghoul.
Oh right, I asked for the ghouls. I didn't poke the Kryn,
Yeah.
That's right. Damn
And
it.
then like
Should've-
the captain like raises her hand and like kind of looks back, and then she takes out like a bow and arrow from one of the mules and is waiting, and then like you see one of the corpses just kind of just slump up in a very unusual manner, and you see like the head is like rolled to the side, and there's like a huge gash in the chest where there's like a sword attack there, and like dried blood, and then the thing is just kind of looking around, and then the captain just like lets the arrow loose, flies, and then hits the creature in the head, and falls to the ground.
That probably was a lot stealthier. I was just gonna Eldritch Blast it. That was probably a way stealthier, better idea there.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Good shot, Captain.
Thank you. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's fucking get out. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
so you leave without any other issue, and you travel back to Bladegarden after 4 more days of travel. I'm sorry, 2 more days of travel. No, four. Sorry, 4. Yeah. So you spend a night again in the mountain trail. It is probably the most uncomfortable experience for all of you so far, sleeping on the mountain trail. There's no like soft grass or anything. It's really harsh. You just like find a cave to sleep in kind of stuff. But then you make it back onto the Empire side of things, and you feel a lot more at home already. It's a big relief to be back, because the aridness of the Kryn dynasty was notably different from this side of the mountain. And you come back towards the end of the day. Sun is going down as you make it back to Bladegarden. And the captain orders his 2 men to take the corpses to be properly put to rest. And they take the mules and go on their way. And she looks sad but relieved.
Well, I'm
glad
glad.
that we.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were.
It went smoother than I expected.
Yeah, way
I was
smoother
expecting to be
than I
attacked any
expected.
minute.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you'll be able to give your people the proper burial they deserve.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Yeah, we owe you a shot, at least for being late.
I
still.
owe you as well. Speaking of which, come with me.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
And she takes you over to the hall of the Righteous Brand, and she leaves you in the foyer. She's like,
I'll be right back.
And takes her about 15 minutes, and she comes back. She has something big under her arm, and it's like wrapped in a plain white like kind of cloak thing. And she comes over with it, unwraps it, and inside is like this beautiful black shield. It's very pristine. It's like completely black, but it has like silver accents on it. And it has a flame in silver on it.
Here, you should have this. It's the white flame.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. I thought you were just gonna introduce us to someone, and that was gonna be that.
It's a beautiful shield.
Is
Yeah.
there special significance to the shield?
It's too nice for us to use. Let me put it this way. I don't want... how do I put this? I don't want to lose it because of a skirmish. I feel like you'll have more use for it in the long term. It's supposed to be especially protective and should protect you from anyone trying to steal your life force.
Ayo.
That's good to know.
Well,
Evelyn, I
Evelyn,
feel like, you're
Yeah.
the shield.
you're the only one that uses shields. I feel like this is
Oh
meant
my
for you.
god, I get to be a shield maiden? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, yes, I would
Over the
absolutely
table,
take
Evelyn
that.
hot though. Like, let's go.
Always has been.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll take that.
We are
yeah.
no
Mhm.
longer maidenless.
Thank you, I appreciate
It's
that.
gonna be so.
Yeah, God forbid, right?
I don't want to be I don't want to be maidenless.
So, from a game mechanic point of view, this gives you +1 bonus to AC on top of a normal
Yes.
shield, and you have an advantage on saving throws against effects that would reduce your maximum hit point.
Whoa.
What?
I need to return that into
That's
an item so I can give
banger.
it to you, but yeah, just
That's amazing.
now you have
So banger.
that. hmm
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, thank you
That's
so much. I
incredible.
really appreciate that.
I feel like
We're-
it will serve the Empire better in your hands.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna
Well-
need anything we can take, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now then, for the last part of our deal, let me go introduce you to
Ah, yes.
her.
Thank you.
So you go deep into these halls and you realize that there's actually like levels to this place, so actually it goes inside the hill. You didn't realize that earlier, but now you find you are taken to this passage, goes inside the hill. You go down a few levels and you reach a thick wooden door with 2 guards standing there. And she salutes them, and they salute her back. And she says, I vouch for them to meet Miss Trailed. And they look at her and nod sternly, and one of them opens the door. And the other one leads you down another pair of stairs to a small unmarked door on a landing. And Brogan knocks 3 times on it. And then once more and pushes the door open. And the smell of old, dusty books hangs in the air in this large study. Its walls are covered.
This place is for you.
Its walls are covered from floor to ceiling with bulging bookshelves. Tomes, scrolls, and loose paper are piled on top of more books on the shelves, on the floor, and on every available surface. In the few places where there are no books, there are bizarre and grotesque items instead. A misshapen skull, a withered human hand, a pair of shriveled eyes floating in liquid in a glass vessel. A female dwarf of advanced years, her beard gray and wispy, peers over the top of her horn-rimmed spectacles. She's munching on a pickled egg she has plucked from a jar that sits alarmingly close to the jar of eyes. And that's where we're going to continue after our break.
Ah.
Let's go.
Yes, everyone. So we're going to take a short 10-15 minute break right now, so that we can, go to the bathroom and get something to drink and stuff. So you do the same. If you haven't, stretch, go have some water, go to the bathroom, hug your pets, whatever. So we will see you in about 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
We are back. Let me put on some music. Just a small note. Berdura, aka Brit, had to dip earlier on in this episode because she was feeling unwell. So we wish Brit all the best. Hopefully she feels better soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, let's recap what has happened so far in this episode. So, the Fated Ones made their way into Bladegarden after being interrogated by a captain of the Righteous Brand outside of Bladegarden. They then made their way to the Dented Tankard, where they talked with Captain Brogan Bonebasher and
learned that she had had dealings with the ghouls and the Kryn, and she asked for their help to go retrieve some corpses of her comrades from over the border. And as a reward, she would introduce them to, let's see, what was her name? Trehild. So that they could learn more about what's going on in the Kryn dynasty, because she has a lot of knowledge. They went to get these corpses successfully with little problems. They also learned of what the Kryn dynasty is like over there, and it seems very, very rough on that side of the mountain. After they
Did
made
not
it
like
back.
it.
Imagine living there.
No.
And afterwards, they made it back to Bladegarden, and they were rewarded with a nice shield, a black shield with silver accents that Evelyn now has. And they were taken to Trehild Shardspike, and they made it to a large study with a lot of books and scrolls and all kinds of weird things. And they see an old female dwarf who just took a bite out of a pickled egg. And she looks your way and says,
Yes? What is it? You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm rather deaf.
and
I want to be her friend.
one of the guards, Miss Shardspike, you have visitors!
I have what?
Visitors!
I have inquisitors? That doesn't
Oh,
sound
snap.
Visitors!
right. Oh, visitors! Well, why didn't you say so? Please, come on in.
And the guard stays there at the door and closes the door behind you. And she actually takes out this ear trumpet that she holds to hear.
Oh, I love her.
Now, who are you, young people?
Hello, Miss Shardspike. We are the fated ones.
The belated ones?
The fated ones.
Oh,
With
the
the-
fetid ones.
Oh, okay.
Fated.
Our name is not important, but we are here to talk about ghouls.
Ghouls. Ah, yes.
Kryn dynasty as a whole, actually.
Oh yes,
Yes.
and the Kryn dynasty. Probably not a good idea for me with the accent to be talking to her, huh?
Take this one.
Just like over the table, not a good idea.
I've got this. I'm good at yelling.
Indeed.
Galina's still gonna try to help, but like
Yeah,
as a player,
no,
I'm like, this is
because
terrible.
as we all go, this is great.
So, what do you want to know then?
And then he looks,
What? Brogan, are these your friends?
Bro,
I vouch for them. They need to know about the ghouls and the Kryn dynasty.
What?
The ghouls and the Kryn dynasty! They're my friends!
Oh, very nice. Very
We're
nice.
friends.
We make friends quickly. I'm so proud of us.
she whispers to you,
We're not friends. I just had to say it, okay?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Oh. Okay,
I
but like
heard
I know
we're
that you
friends. I like
I secretly think you like us. It's fine.
Baka, it's not like I like you or anything.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And she,
Yes, so, what can I tell you, young people, then?
Man, this is gonna be a lot harder than I really thought it was gonna be. I came in and I was like, I've got questions, but now I have to yell them.
Do we start with the over the table, not in
Mhm.
character? Do we start with the Kryn dynasty, or do we start with the ghouls? Should we start easy with the ghouls and then get into the dynasty?
I mean, I feel like it's just all intertwined. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just
if
trying to
she's
figure out the
got
simplest
intel-
way to communicate with
Okay.
someone.
first comes first. Miss Shardspike.
Yes.
Do you happen to have a map of the Kryn dynasty?
A map of the Kryn dynasty.
And she kind of gets off her chair and just like starts rummaging through stuff. There's like throwing stuff, just going through, looking at shelves, and she's like,
there's a simple map here.
and she brings like a map. It's not very detailed. So you can see like there is the shape of the continent, or that part of Wildmount is there. There's not much like location-wise there. There's like Rosanna, and then like there's like a circle, and then it says Rosanna and question mark, and then like a few city like vague locations. And it's like,
We don't know the locations so well. Our scouts don't come back often. Hard to map it out.
No,
Yeah,
that
that's what we
makes
keep
total
hearing.
sense.
But we suspect that the capital, Rossona, is in this direction.
and then she points to where that circle is.
Okay.
Is it worth us,
Sorry?
like, just noting that on our own map? Because if it's not even that specific, we can, like,
I'll
arrow.
work on that because I don't have like a vague map. I have a map where everything is laid out.
Okay,
Oh, no,
yeah.
that's fine. I was
Because your
I was
map
just asking,
ends
like,
ends at the mountain range, and there's like a little bit visible there. So like your map doesn't continue. It doesn't have that whole part of Wildmount.
Okay, then yeah, then it might be because like in universe, like I was, it would probably be, we'd probably just draw a little arrow and be like, this
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Okay. This is great. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
You're welcome.
Do
you know,
you
rumor has it that
Oh?
rumor has it that the Kryn dynasty have found a way to live above ground. How peculiar.
Did they not live above ground before?
No. The Dark Elves, cursed from the past, are sensitive to sunlight, as many of the subterranean people.
Wow.
So they're evolving, is what we're saying.
We
Or do they
don't really know.
Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. And do you know of this place called sorry, I'm grabbing a name. Azarius? Azarius?
Oh, yeah.
And then he points it actually on the map.
There, Azarius. One of the
Okay.
closer cities that they have. City of the Beasts, I have heard it called.
Okay.
Do you know why they call it that?
It's not entirely clear to us, but I would assume that there are beasts afoot.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good assumption.
That makes
Yeah,
so
you-
much sense. Like,
I've
Wow.
learned through my years to look at the content of a name and to deduce from it.
intelligence,
Mhm.
really. Galena
Fine.
can't do that.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay. And have you heard rumors or whispers of a potential wedding taking place, potentially slated to take place somewhere?
Well,
Dark wedding?
my great granddaughter is getting married in half a
Oh,
ye's time. Yeah.
Congrats on that. That's so
thank
exciting.
you.
Okay, so no. Okay, I'm looking over to this, taking notes. It goes, wedding? Nope.
No dark
Um,
wedding.
Just a reminder, you're also looking for the holy robes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to scroll back up to where all
No
of
worries.
my big stuff is. Okay. And do you potentially know fuck, where is it at? Oh yeah, the robes of in the kingdom of fallen. Do so do you know anything about holy robes of Sister Adeline?
Oh, yes. Of course I do. Sister Adelind. Sad story, that one, but the robes were very real. After she slew the undead Lord Ottomar the Sallow at Jigo, the brave shield maiden was surrounded by a pack of slavering ghouls.
Oh.
Adelind impaled 2 of them with a single thrust of her radiant spear, then drew her longsword to take care of the rest. As the feral ghouls grabbed and clawed at her, one of them tore off part of the hem of the bright blue robe she wore beneath her chainmail. Oh, she fought valiantly. There were just too many foes. The ghouls pulled her to the ground and they feasted on her body. But after
And
the
where
battle, one of Adelind's fellow shield maidens who survived found the scrap of robe in the mud, and she retrieved it and fled into hiding. Later, the faithful followers of Cord placed the holy robes inside a reliquary to keep them safe. But when the paladin bearing the relic came under attack from a pack of ghouls, she was able to unleash the holy powers of these robes to destroy them.
Saying a lickery?
A reliquary.
I was like, what does this have to do with liquor? And where did you say that she fell?
In Jigo. Used to be the capital of the Asimar's kingdom, but since they got taken over by the Kryn dynasty some time ago, now it is just a big city where other big cities are.
Okay, and you said that her followers retrieved her robes?
The piece of
A
the
scrap.
robe, yes.
So we have to find the rest of them? Is that what our...
It would seem that this piece specifically is the holy one,
is
since
the
its
holy
powers were used already.
Yes, so
But tell
do-
me, what brings you on this quest?
we have been sent by the Platinum Dragon to
big stone dragon in
Her
the
eyes
wall told
her
us.
eyes widen and like she fixes her glasses
Oh.
and she takes like a book and then a pen and starts writing stuff down.
Yeah, don't we look like holy emissaries? Don't we look like we're on a holy quest, you know?
Jolly emissaries, yes, quite. You do
Mhm,
look
yeah.
jolly.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
new party.
Okay. Okay. So, did so
Where's the scrap
is
at
the
now?
yeah, where is the scrap of robe? Is it still in the same place where it was
Unfortunately,
used?
that I do not know.
That makes sense.
But
Do
I do believe that it is in possession of some Knights of Cord. There's rumor that there's a small group of these knights waging guerrilla warfare against the Kryn dynasty in the area known as Krakovar, which used to be the Asimar's kingdom.
And where is that in relation to here?
From here, it is to the northeast,
Okay.
over the mountains. Yes, you must fight gorillas.
Wow, okay.
You're okay?
Oh, I wasn't looking at chat and I was typing notes and I started writing what you were saying. And I was like, oh, hold on.
Amazing.
You're telling me a gorilla fed this war?
I just sometimes when I'm taking notes, I'm just like, oh, I don't need to write that down. And I started typing it out and I was like, we have to fight. Oh, okay, no, that one's fake. Oh man. Okay, great. Okay, yeah, so we got that. So, okay, I feel like that we have to start there. Maybe we'll figure out about the Dark Wedding once we get there.
Use some additional information, though. I do not know where these knights are, since they operate in secret. But I do believe that the people at the Temple of Cord in Grim Goril will be able to tell you how to contact them.
Okay, and where is that one at? Is that here?
It is north of here, in the Dunrock Mountains. It is the capital of the dwarves.
Many of you have heard of Grimgoril, like a great great dwarven city. And you know that if you would if you want fine ale, like really fine ale and like really expensive liqueur, that would be from Grimgoril if it's brought over to Zadash. But you've never had it because it's incredibly expensive.
Yo, I'm just thinking about side hustles here, and like we could just take that.
You got a Sigma grind set.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I feel like we've got a lot on our plate already.
Well, I'm adding that to the list.
I have a theory.
I love theories.
I believe that the court in exile from the Asimar kingdom, because as you know, when you get taken over by another empire, your court is usually not kept. You catch my drift? So,
yeah, no.
They escaped. I think they might also know, as Queen Ursula is seeking allies wherever she can find them.
Ooh.
But no one knows where the court in exile is. They move from place to place in secret, somewhere within the empire. I bet, though, old Yarrow Whitebeard at Ashgard Garrison would know. You might want to try there, asking Yarrow.
Yarrow Whitebeard, yes, okay.
It is a shorter distance than going all the way to the Dunrocks.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair.
That picture that we have, that drawing.
Oh yeah. This one goes for you too, Bone Basher. I forgot that maybe we could have asked you this earlier, but we've got. I don't know if that's a picture.
I have it. I was gonna.
Oh, go for it.
But yeah, I pull out the drawing and
She fixes her glasses.
Don't know who this young man is. No, can't say I do.
And Brogan gives like, I don't know who that is.
Interesting.
Always fine.
Okay, well, we might as well just say we found this drawing on the persons of the ghouls that we encountered on the way here.
I
So if you
see.
see this person, they were looking for this person, we feel like they might be on our side, not the Kryn Dynasty side. So if you see them, let them know that they might be in danger type stuff.
I
Whatever
will
that we're
keep
looking
my
for them.
eyes peeled. I am as sharp
Good.
as a fox with eagle
Oh, I
eyes.
can tell.
And she has very thick glasses, so
I can tell you are so sharp. Couldn't get anything past you, my friend.
That's true. I am very smart.
Yeah.
Interesting to see such a ragtag young group going after such long lost things.
You're really going for it. Secret.
Tell me, I may have misunderstood, but you also know things about ghouls, the dark ghoul? Is that correct?
About fools? Yes, I know a thing or two about fools.
Ghouls.
Oh, ghouls! Why didn't you say so? Yes, I know a thing or two about ghouls.
If you would be so kind as to share your wisdom, we have faced many
Well.
ghouls in our adventure so far, and any information would be very, very much appreciated.
It is rumored that the Kryn Dynasty have struck a deal with the ghouls. Though little is known of the ghouls' history, since they are a subterranean people, it is difficult to understand the subterranean world. It is a very different place, cavernous and deep, and within those depths sleep many creatures that should never be awoken. And as such, few return who go to the Underdark. But recently, the ghouls have been on a move. They were instrumental in helping the Kryn Dynasty take over the Asimar's kingdom. Though what the relationship between the dynasty and the ghouls is unclear. Is it only a relationship of mutual benefactors? Or is there something else? No one knows.
Well, I think we have a little bit of an idea of what else might be going on here. And you seem like a scholarly person, so I think I can trust to give you this information. But there's the Platinum Dragon has bestowed upon us some information about a possible dark wedding happening between some what are they called?
Two dark gods.
Very dark
A
gods.
wedding of two dark gods. Their
Mhm.
last
That is
reunion.
truly concerning.
Oh yeah.
Well, there are
And,
many gods who are of the darker variety.
We are under the impression that one of the gods is Vesh.
Yeah.
That is one of the
Vesh.
deities that we
I'm not
the cult that we
familiar
dealt
with this Vesh. Not one of the prime deities, nor one of the betrayer gods.
Yeah, she what was she? Was the Red Mother? She was the goddess of pleasure or something? What was that? I don't
The
know.
cult was like the cult of
Forbidden pleasures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or ecstasies. Forbidden
she's
ecstasies.
writing all of this
Mhm.
down as you're telling her this information. She's like documenting everything.
Very
Yeah.
fascinating.
Yes, we dealt with the cult in Zadash, and they
Strapping
they had
heroes.
relations. They had relations with the Kryn dynasty, and I'm sure that has something to do with the Dark Wedding. Platinum Dragon wants us to prevent it somehow.
It is also rumored that the Kryn no longer worship their old god.
Ooh.
Yes. For the
Who was their
Kryn.
old god?
Oh, Lolth, the Spider Queen, one of the betrayer gods. which is why the Dark Elves were driven underground at the end of the war. But
They were
it is-
driven underground by their god?
No, by the prime deities when Lolth
For
was
worshipping.
defeated.
Or I see, I understand. Okay.
Over the table, man. This is that is an interesting route we could possibly take.
Yeah, no
I could
doubt.
become their new god. Thoughts and opinions.
Okay.
Little is known of their new deity, but they are
I would
very.
assume that.
They seem to be very passionate about this new deity.
You know what? Passion, forbidden ecstasies, they're one and
Feels
the
right.
same. Yeah, have there been rumors about potential new cults kind of cropping up? Specifically, sorry, I have so many notes.
No worries.
Where is it? Why is that not? Might have to keep scrolling back up. But have there been rumors of any like cults kind of cropping up? Any mentions of the Red Mother at all?
This Red Mother is news to me. I
Yeah.
have not heard. But of course, the ghouls, of course, have their own dark deities they serve.
They do.
Yes.
Would you be so kind as to enlighten us?
I know for a fact that they worship Torog, the Crawling King. One of the betrayer gods, driven underground. It is said that the Underdark was born of Torog's escape deep into the caverns.
Or was that the way? Hold on, I need to double check.
So if they have so he wasn't defeated. He was just driven underground.
Locked away. None of the gods, well,
Were
the rumor has it that none of them were killed outright, because you cannot kill a god. All of them were merely locked away.
so
That's great.
I wonder if this dark wedding is between the Ghoul's deity and the Kryn's new deity, which could be
feel like-
Vash.
Yeah, well, that would make sense why they like linked up.
Yeah.
Especially if this dark wedding brings them power and the ability to bring their deities
Back.
out of the out of their locked prisons. A question for you. A question for
Yes.
my friend. So we've spoken about the ghouls and the dark ghoul. Are there any? Do you know any information about their weaknesses? Anything that may not be common information? Something we can use to help fight against this threat? As
Yeah.
I'm assuming we're going to be handling many ghouls in our time.
The only thing that I know of is that they are sensitive to sunlight. But this is a common theme of all the creatures who reside in the
in the
Underdark.
Underdark.
Yes,
Okay.
for they have been long deprived of the sunlight, and they do not like it. And the ghouls have a insatiable hunger
For
which
flesh.
drives them. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's what the Platinum Dragon said.
yeah.
That they won't be satiated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And regarding the dark ghoul, other than being smarter than regular ghouls, is there anything else we should be aware of when it comes to, I guess, dealing with them?
Unfortunately,
Identifying them?
we don't know much about the Darakul. Only that they are more sentient smarter than the normal ghouls, who seem to be more consumed by the hunger. It seems the Darakul are of a higher intelligence, but we don't know why.
Okay.
So they have to be like general.
Put them through ghoul school.
I know, right?
Yeah, they're like professor.
They've gone to university. They are educated.
They got PhDs.
Exactly.
Doctor.
I'm rummaging through my pouch, and I take out those strange pieces of gold that I got last session, the ones that we could not identify the location. I'm hoping that she's able to. Another, some maybe related question, but when we faced ghouls on our way to Bladegarden, we faced the ghouls, we faced these cultists, and they had this strange gold. We are not able to identify it. I was wondering if you could help us to identify where they were from, perhaps.
She looks and she's like,
The minting does look like the Kryn dynasty's minting.
Right.
Wait, I thought it wasn't from the Kryn dynasty. Well,
What did I
no,
say it
'cause
was?
that was from my role, and I'm not very smart. I get it now.
I
Okay.
just pat Galena on the head. I'm proud of you.
Okay. Thank you for the. Yeah. Okay. I just put them away. That's good to know, though, because I didn't know
Yeah.
for sure.
No, that is good. Yeah.
Also, again, and I'm sorry if this information, it's very disjointed, but we have other information we found while we were facing that cult. Just different names and locations, and if any of them ring a bell, if you would be so kind as to let us know. So,
Of course.
the name Vorkis, the name Nick
Vorkus.
Forrest the Pale.
No, I do not know
where
these
is it?
names.
There was another
free to
one
jump in, friends.
too.
I had one.
Yeah.
more.
yeah, you do have one more.
Is it Valenoria? No.
There was the one.
What's the third name? Am I tripping?
No, you have one more name.
God, because these two names are in the same place, but I don't know where the third one is. Oh, is it Shroudson? Was it
Yeah.
Shroudson?
Yeah,
Is that the one?
Shroudson.
Oh yeah,
And the name's Shroudson.
That name I do know.
That would be very helpful. We've
The
been trying to
person
get
you are
information.
referring to is Vukas Shroudson. He is a Darakul shadow man, sir. And he works for the spy master Radomir Marrowblight. And Radomir Marrowblight is a high priest of Torog.
Oh, okay.
And Torog is who the ghouls worship.
Yeah.
The Crawling
Okay.
King.
Oh my God.
Growling King. God, that's
Galena's
that's
smart
incredible.
sometimes. Only sometimes.
I know. I can't figure out what section of my notes have all the names in them, but I can't fucking find it.
It's okay.
Oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, over the table. So, because I got the Vorkis, the name Vorkis was actually mentioned in that letter, but we didn't know the last name. So Vorkis Shroudson. Vorkis is the keeper of the Red Sisters, according to one of the letters.
Vukas is Shroudson's
Vukas.
first name. Vukas. V-U-K-A-S.
Oh, is that a different name? Is that a different person?
think that's
Vukas
a
and then Varkit.
That's different. Okay, never mind.
that's
Never
it.
mind.
Okay.
Scratch that.
Okay.
Vukas.
Wait, which letter are you referring to with that name?
I'm going off my notes, so I would have to double check. But Baron Vorkus, Vorqus.
That's
in
different.
the. That's different. Okay,
That's
thank
a different
Okay.
character. Yeah, different person.
Cool. Because I was like, oh, look at me coming up with stuff.
Oh, still good. Still good.
though.
You did good though.
Mhm.
Okay,
Nonetheless.
Shrouds.
Yeah.
In that case, then, how about this name, Baron Vorquus?
I
Does
am
that-
not familiar with Baron Vorkus, no. Like I said, information on the ghouls is sparse.
That is
We have
fair.
been
That's-
able to get some information here and there, but like I said, journey into the Underdark is treacherous, and very few of the Empire's spies have returned from those trips.
We are very grateful for you to give us the information.
Yeah,
that
that
you
you
anything
have.
is helpful at this point.
Captain
you've been
Bonebasher
such-
here has vouched for you, so...
Does anybody else have anything else? I think that's all I have.
No.
I feel like I'm missing something. But
Forcus. Right. We said Radimir is a high priestess
Yes,
High
high
priest
priest
of.
of Torog,
Torog, yeah.
Okay.
the crawling king.
I don't like his name. That's really terrifying.
He is one of the
This
betrayer
bitch crawls
gods.
at me. I'm done. I'm done. I don't like that.
I'm just scrolling through my notes and I'm seeing all the notes about like Rosalind and stuff, and I'm like, oh.
I was gonna say, yeah. There's like
Remember
my
that?
notes are really. I don't know what happened to them. They're all over the place.
Like, I'm just trying to see if there's any other names that like.
Feel like
Are
I remember
popping out.
Shroudson was the big one that I.
Evelyn, could you roll a religion check for me, please?
Let's go.
Oh, Cynthia, do you have religion proficiency?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then never mind. This is just for the religion proficient people.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Nope.
You know.
Yeah,
That
you
could've
don't
been-
know much details about Torog,
Okay.
other than, one of the betrayer gods locked away,
Yeah.
as all the betrayer gods have been, somewhere. No one knows really where they were locked away. Some think they're dead, some think they're not dead. It is a hotly debated topic whether the betrayer gods are actually dead or not.
Oh. Huh. I feel like we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just over the table. Look through your inventories. Make sure there's nothing. No, you have no like objects that we could show her.
Yeah, and you have your handouts also in
Mhm.
the
Yeah. So
handouts
just
Yeah.
the journal tab.
everybody double check, because I think I'm done. I think that's all
Yeah, I
I've
don't
got
have
as Galena. But
Yeah, I've got nothing else in my bag.
as a player, I just feel like, But
No.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't have
Um,
anything. There's gotta be.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
I'm just reading. And I'm like, those things are making sense.
I know, right?
I was reading the
Looking at
handout,
everything.
the Rosona missive, because it
Mhm.
says "Crawling Lord of Valenoria,"
Oh
which
my God.
the Crawling King. What does he have? Probably some crawling lords. Would make sense.
Amazing.
Huh.
Wait, so where's Valenoria? Is that like a location?
I'm not
Who
sure. I
knows?
mentioned it and she didn't know.
Oh, she didn't. Okay.
Yeah, because I had it as a name. I didn't realize it was location, but even so.
Layla's Kryn. Did we ask her about Layla's?
No, you didn't.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Do you know anyone about Layla's Kryn?
Oh, Layla Kryn. She is the leader of the Kryn dynasty.
Oh, great.
Some
Fantastic.
say she has lived for thousands of years.
And Layla's Kryn is who they refer to as the Bright Queen, correct?
Yes, also known as the Bright Queen.
Okay.
Have we asked about the Red Sisters? I don't remember if we mentioned that.
You asked
We
about
talked
the
about
Red
the
Mother.
Red Mother, not the
Yeah,
Red Sisters.
I feel like she won't know because she didn't know about the Red Mother. But is there any? I know we've mentioned the Red Mother, Vesh. But have you heard of the Order of the Red Sisters? Perhaps that name. might-
Unfortunately, no. I am not familiar.
All right. We believe those are like the I guess higher ups when it comes to the cult of Vesh, but we are unsure as well.
Ooh, do we know who Nicephorus the Pale is yet either?
We don't. I asked, she didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the names where I'm just like.
Alright, all of the names are like getting very jumbled in my head, and so I'm like,
No,
I don't know who we've talked
feel
about
you.
and who we haven't.
You are good. I mean, that's why I'm just like anything. If anyone's got anything, 'cause,
Yeah.
like, this is the most information we've gotten in a while.
You are a very smart woman. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know. I am very
You-
aware.
Yeah, I feel like I don't think we're gonna get anything else. I feel like that's, at least I feel tapped in terms of
Yeah.
things to ask, information to gather.
Yeah, I don't got anything
Oh.
else, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Seek
Thank-
the robes at the Kingdom of Fallen. We didn't. Did we
Which-
ask? Which is.
yeah, that's the Azamar Kingdom.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
whole. I wrote all of that. Yeah, I've got all of that.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck. Okay. I feel like I'm winded. I need
know, huh?
a drink.
For real, it's a lot of
I
information.
need a drink
All
or
this
something.
information.
It's good though. I love it.
Yeah,
it's
no. Things are starting to slowly come together, I feel like. So,
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Right.
yeah, I think we should be good.
Well, before we leave,
Yeah.
do you have? I'm just looking at all the things on your shelf here and all this stuff. Do
Yeah.
you have anything that might help us on our journey? Like, we're gonna need a lot of with all this information you gave us. There's a lot of things that we're gonna need to take care of that are gonna be very dangerous. And if there's anything else that you could
Unfortunately,
give
the
us.
things that are here for a reason. Were they to help anyone on the trail, they would have been taken.
Fair enough.
well,
I don't
That makes
think the
perfect sense.
history of the the Dwendalian Empire will do you much help on the road, unless
Some
it
light
can be
reading.
unless it can be used to slay some ne'er-do-wells.
Hmm.
Also, I'm quite proud of my collection here, and
This is
Well.
quite a beautiful collection. I'm sure our
Thank you.
friend Bear Dora here is a little jealous of your
Berdora is just like
collection.
scanning the whole place.
Over the table, do we think that there's any chance of us finding any information in these books? Should we ask if we could look through it? But I just don't know what we should look for.
I feel like in character, Hornswith would be like, no, fucking,
I mean,
too
neither
many.
would Galena, but that's why I'm
I
asking.
was like,
us
there's
just-
too many books.
That's a
I
lot
feel
of
like I'm just-
words. Too bad I'm not
It's a
reading
lot.
them.
I feel like it's mostly just like I feel like there's already a lot of information
Yeah.
that I feel like I've taken in, and I'm like I feel like I need to parse down this information rather than like
Fair.
overloading myself. Yeah. But I think one thing that we should do, I think we should stay here for at least another night or two. I think we should find somewhere where we can have our own room if possible.
Some privacy so we can speak.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank
We-
you so much for your help. I
Oh,
know that you don't really like a lot of visitors. Happy that you were
I'm
kind
just-
enough to speak to us.
Well, the years have taught me that most visitors will just waste my time. And so I've set up a system of people who can vouch for the people who come here. And then I will not waste my time. For you
Fair
see,
enough.
the quest for knowledge does not do itself, as it were. Oh,
Of course.
would you like a pickled egg?
I would actually.
She opens like,
Yes,
Pickled
please.
egg.
and then like offers a pickled egg for all of you.
Just make sure it's
I
not
take
the
one.
wrong jar.
It is not the wrong
Because
jar.
it was the two.
It was very
Yeah,
close to the
I'll
eyeball jar. Not eyeballs.
Yeah, I had a bit of a worry.
Good
over
call.
Eric, I'm gonna eat it anyways. I'm like, oh wow, thank you so much for
Thank-
this delicious
Yeah.
treat.
Sustenance. I love it.
Yeah.
The guard
I feel like we
and
should-
Captain
Oh.
Bowmbasher are like, no thanks.
You don't like the eggs? Oh man.
Not a fan
Well-
of pickled eggs, no.
Not. You know what? I guess not for everyone. Not for everyone.
Well, Miss
Um,
Jardspike, it has been a pleasure to speak
Yes.
with you.
Likewise,
Thank
I
you.
got some new information, and I love learning new things.
Well,
Is it-
if we get more information, we could come back and tell you about the
Oh, please.
information.
Exactly.
do.
Is it safe to assume we could come back and speak with you? Because
Yes.
I feel like this could be a very mutually beneficial
Indeed.
relationship.
I'll just write down your names here at the end if you could give me your names.
So our group name is the Fated Ones.
Oh, yes, the fetid ones. You did say that.
Fate,
Close enough.
faded ones, like fate.
Oh, fated!
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I see.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Like,
We're just
yes.
gonna let you
Am
let
I
her
not
do
speaking
it.
common? Like I'm just mumbling. Like
It's okay, Galena. It's okay. I understand.
I just start mumbling and halfling about like freaking fracking common.
Damn old lady. So he takes down all of your names, puts in the date and everything, and then
Well, this has been lovely. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. It sounds like a dangerous one. May the prime deities watch over you, young people.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Well-
you very much. I'll put you in my song that I'm writing.
Oh, you are making a song.
Oh,
Yeah, every traveling adventures need a song, right? And
Oh, that is
and the
quite
people
true.
that help them on their way also need to
Are
be
you
part of
are you a
that.
bard then?
You know, I'm dabbling.
Oh,
dabbling. I thought it was just a hobby. Hell yeah.
that is quite lovely. I would love to hear the song when it's done.
I'll send it your way. Here.
Oh. I love. Shall we get out of her hair then?
Yes.
I think maybe get a drink. Get something. Some food.
Yeah.
And find somewhere maybe that's not the sleeping salmon to stay for the night.
I agree.
Yeah.
okay, you are led out by the guard who closes the door, and you go up the stairs to the big door, and the guard lets you out and then stays there. And Captain Bowmbasher takes you back to the main hall and is like,
Well, that concludes our business then.
You still want
Thank
that
you.
shot?
Oh, yeah, actually. I do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
Let's
mean,
go.
if everyone else is good for
I am
the
always
taverns.
down for a shot horn.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
love you.
so
Let's
you,
go.
You go to the dented tankard, and you get yourselves some shots. It is 2 silver a shot.
I'll since I already said that I would buy
No, sorry, 1 silver a shot.
bow and back. Oh, okay. I'll get 2 for mine. 1 for me and 1 for Bow and Basher.
I'll buy one for myself.
Okay.
Okay. Buy one, two.
And then maybe I'll ask Bow and Basher. Do you know of somewhere that we could stay in town? Specifically, that's maybe not the sleeping salmon, or is that the
Not
only place?
really. It's, we don't get a lot of visitors here, okay, so. There's like, most of the inns are quite basic.
Do you
If
know any
anywhere
ones that have
has a
any?
private room,
Yeah.
even if it's
No.
single room.
I don't really know. I just sleeping in my own quarters here.
That's what. That's fair
fair.
enough.
Yeah.
We can talk to the bartender.
Mm.
Maybe we can go for that. Try that one out.
Well, Captain Bonebasher, it has been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you
Shall we
so
do
much.
this shot together?
Let's go.
Sure, we'll do it together for your health. In the name of Cord.
Clink.
Clink.
Back at you.
Down it goes.
And yeah,
Taking
it's
it
not
down.
good. It's not great. It burns. There's not a great taste.
Ah, it feels good to be alive.
Oh God, this is never gonna get better.
It's nope. Except for we should go to the liquor I feel like we have to party there at least once in our
100%.
travels.
The where?
The
The
Grim
dwarven capital that has all
Grim
the
Oh,
Grill.
Grim Gorilla. Mm.
Grim Grill.
I mean, I
That's-
feel like we're gonna have to go there at some point because it seems important depending on how we go about everything.
Yeah.
So,
So I think that we should have a little party there at some point. That's just my, my thoughts and opinions.
At some point. No.
Yeah. But
so where are we
yeah.
going to stay tonight?
oh yeah, I was gonna talk to the barkeep.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
I was just
after-
gonna go up and be
after-
like,
Sorry, after Captain Bone, what was it? My name, just name.
Bone Basher.
Bone Basher. Thank you. She does the shot. She's like slams it on. And is like, well, thank you for your help and for the shot.
Godspeed.
May the gods be with you. And then she salutes you and heads off.
I'll salute back.
Sorry, you were saying.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to go up to the bartender. And is it the same guy from before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll be like, hello again.
Hello.
Hey, I'm just curious if there's what other kind of inns are there in the city? Are there any ones that have any private rooms?
Well, the Sleeping Salmon doesn't have private rooms as such.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there is the Orcs Respite. I think they might have private rooms.
Okay. No, that's thank you so much. That means
Oh, you're more than
can
welcome.
Yeah, could I also get another 5 shots as
Of
well?
course.
Thank
Coming right
you.
up. That'll be 5
Thank you
silver.
so much. Perfect. Down. Here you go. Go on there. And I'll take those back to the table and I'll be like, I got us more.
Let's go, Hornsword. This is.
I got us more!
You're good. You're good. You're a good man.
Pass them out. Shall we? Shall we do this one together? And then
Let's go.
we can go to the Orcs Respite
Yeah.
Do they
and
have
maybe
private
get
rooms
some.
there?
Yeah, supposedly, maybe. I don't, the information is not entirely clear, but I'm sure we'll find.
Yeah, it is
We'll
worth
find.
checking. If we can find
Yeah.
anywhere where we can speak in relative privacy. I feel like
Privacy.
that would-
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Sounds good to me. Shall we? Take a
Let's
little
go.
clink.
So you find your way to the Orcs Respite. It's a little bit nicer of an inn, but not by a lot. It's bigger. It's a little bit bigger than the Sleeping Salmon. It is run by a gruff-looking orc man who has like an eye patch.
Point to my eye patch, and I point to his eye patch, and ask him a thumbs up.
He looks at you.
What do you mean?
I like your I like your eye patch.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not. No,
Uh,
listen, I'm not. I'm just.
all right
Hi.
then. What can I get
Do
you?
you have any rooms available?
Let me check.
And then he goes to like knock on a couple doors, just doof, 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 doof. And then like someone comes in,
Sorry.
doof, doof. And then
Yeah, I got 2 free rooms.
Would we Do you mind if we rent the two? Can we have them for how many? Do you think 2 days? I think 2 days makes sense right now.
Yeah, why not?
All right, 2 nights, please and thank you. 2 rooms,
2
2 nights.
That'll be.
He's like counting with his fingers.
Carried 3. No way. If I how much is it? That'll be 1 gold.
Oh, that's great.
Do one of you mind? I've
Yeah,
been buying a lot of
I
shots
got it.
recently.
I got it.
What? What do you want?
What?
You want something else?
No, this is great. That's perfect.
Right.
Here's the goal. Okay.
Thanks. Here's your
Thank
keys.
you.
And he like drops the keys on the table.
Thank you so much. And I'm gone. I'm leaving.
Let's just scurry to the room.
I guess you can't harm everyone, huh, Hornsworth?
No, I guess not. He scares me. I think I might pee a little bit.
I'm happy that I didn't make I made at least one character that was not horny, so that's a win in my book.
Yeah, at this point, because we've just been making everyone, regardless of your intentions.
Exactly. I was like, someone's gotta be not attractive to them.
I didn't want to do it. I just like this eye patch. I don't know.
He's sensitive.
I have an eye patch.
Not
You have an
everyone
eye
thinks
patch. We're cool.
All right, so you have your
fair
rooms.
enough.
They are basic, not great. They don't have beds. They have like straw cots.
Oh, love that.
You know what?
At
I
least
just
there's
roll
privacy.
my
Yeah, we have
bedroll
rolls.
over the cot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what are we going to do? We have so much information.
Mm,
What
Yeah.
is our plan of attack?
I think that maybe going to the Ashgard garrison, I think maybe is our first. Seems like a good first move. I think trying to find, the Azamar court that they said, the like court that got exiled. Can actually, before I start like really delving into it, can I just like check the room? Is it like,
Oh, that's a good point.
can I just make sure that there's no like, nobody's wiretapping us? I know there's not wiretaps in D&D, but the
Yeah,
Sure, roll a
walls.
perception check.
I'm just like, I just wanted to make sure that like nobody's like obviously looking in or like
You take a moment to look around. It doesn't seem like there's anything like where people could be listening into, but I mean it's a basic building. It's not like you can hear muffled sounds from both sides of the room, so like you can kind of muffled speaking from the other side, can't really tell exactly what they're saying. So that's the level of privacy you have.
Okay.
But seems fine.
I mean, as long as you don't speak about anything super.
At the door. How big is the room we're in?
Like maybe 10 feet by 10 feet. Not very big.
Okay. Like, would you say the building is like 20 feet wide? Like,
Something along
How
those
big is
lines.
could
are you thinking?
I just wanted to cast silence, but like localize it around the door specifically. So like,
What's the effective area
it's
on
20-foot sphere.
That's gonna be. You can make it so that it's hits the door and not the room, but then outside in a 20-foot sphere, there's gonna be no sound. But don't you have to see where you do it?
It just has a point that I choose within range.
Okay.
It's no, it's fine. It's fine. I won't do that. I was just like, I could, but I won't. I think about it. I really think about it. I'm like, no, not gonna do that. If it was smaller, I think I would have, but okay. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. I don't think anybody's listening in. I think it's just gonna be muffled. Maybe if we just talk a little quieter, we'll be okay. We should come up with a secret language.
That would be a lot.
We should come up with a code.
Says the person who
Yeah,
can
at the
literally
very
talk to
least,
people
we
through
should
their
come
mind.
up with a. At the very least, we should come up.
Can't fucking believe it. I think we should just come up with a code. It's fine.
But at the very least, we definitely should come up with like another story for once we are in the Kryn dynasty, because we won't be able to say that we're with the Platinum Dragon anymore. That's
okay.
That won't be
Here is my thought. We go back to the spring. We go back to Fred. We get purple again, and we blend in at least a little bit more over there.
I think the only one that will work for is Evelyn, because Evelyn's in half-elf.
Ashgard Garrison, if you're talking about going to the Ashgard Garrison, that is controlled by the...
Yeah. I just meant, like, in general, when we're going over onto the Kryn side.
That's a good point. It's a good point. But,
obviously it's not going to fool everyone, but, like, I think if you were looking at us from afar, maybe you would...
But that would be backtracking. Like, that's a several days journey back, because that was.
And then we'd have to get all the way back to the mountains. I feel like by the time we get into Dynasty, it would be gone. No.
Cynthia, do you know any spells about changing the color of people?
Not the color of people. No. I don't have anything like that.
We should learn that. I want to learn that.
That would be very cool. That would be cool.
I just feel like,
I think we're getting back into our convoluted planning thing.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a plan. It was just we're going somewhere.
I'm seeing the cogs turn. I'm seeing it starting. And,
I don't think it's convoluted at all. I think that it was just, a little safety net.
I do think it is a good point, though, that we cannot speak about being... for the Platinum Dragon, we do need a cover story. Whether we color ourselves purple or not, whether we do that or not, we still need we're here for a wedding.
Please.
I'm the gnome of honor. Don't you know who I am?
Oh no. I mean, maybe we should talk about that when we get to that, because at this point we're not entering into the Kryn dynasty quite yet. Because correct me if I'm wrong. The two leads that we have, right? We have the Ashgard Garrison, where we're gonna talk to him about the Court of Exile, and then we also have he mentioned those warriors of Cord.
They're in the Temple of Grimgrill, I think.
Yeah, so we have, for now. Because I don't think going into the Empire foolhardy is a good idea. So for now, I feel like we're not going to be entering.
Yeah, I think that can be I think that's smart, a conversation for...
I agree, because we might get more information that would help us with the cover story closer we get.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the Ashgard Garrison is closer than the Dunrock Mountain is. So maybe we can start there, and then if we feel like we need more info, we can go... over to the Temple of Cord.
Well, I feel like we should go to the Temple of Cord regardless, right? Because how are we going to find the warriors that are within the dynasty because they're constantly moving around? That's what
I just figured that maybe they might just be connected, because one is Yarrow White, the man at Ashgard Garrison knows about the Queen, and so the Queen, I feel like if we were going to learn about the Court of Exile from the knights, then I feel like it would just be connected, so we might not have to go to both places anyway. That's the way that she made it sound, at least. Sound.
Okay, over the table, just forget my accent for a second. My understanding was that the warriors of Cord were our lead towards the robes, and then
correct.
that Yarrow was our lead towards the Court of Exile. I thought those were two different things that we both need.
They're related in that the people in Grimgoril might know where the warriors are.
Yeah.
But also the court in exile might also know where the warriors are because they're looking for allies against the Kryn dynasty.
Yeah.
And Yarrow,
I didn't understand that.
Yarrow
Okay.
might know where the court is.
Yeah.
So it's kind of two different paths to the same thing in a way.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. I think the way she made it sound was like, you could go here. That's far away though, so you could also do this to like get to a similar path.
Yeah.
But
So
is it-
I think. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask: is it not worth going? I mean, we could do both. Like you're right that I that it will lead us to the same thing in terms of the court of exile, but the robe scrap, the one that we're looking for, it's possessed by the Temple of Cord, right?
The
And we do
warriors.
need that? The warriors of Cord. So we need to find them regardless.
Yeah.
no?
So either the temple might know where the warriors are, or the court in exile might know where the warriors are.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I figured we start with the Ashgard garrison, which is where we can find the court, the exiled court, and then talk to them, figure that out, and then if we need to, we can go. I think it was more so, I guess, in the sake of like brevity, because I guess I don't know. Do we have a timeline on when we have to do this? We didn't really talk about deadlines with the Platinum Dragon.
I don't think that
I just assumed as soon as possible.
Okay.
Like the faster the better.
Yeah. But I mean, I think maybe we start with Ashgard, and then whatever information if we feel like we really, like, if we need more, if we're not feeling like we have enough and we don't know where the robes are, maybe then we'll just go to the Dunrock Mountains and go to Grimgrill. Is that how do you spell that? Is it Grill or is it like
Grim, G-O-L-I-R. Grimglir. Goril. Oh, wait. I got it mixed up.
G-O-L...
Grim...
Goril.
Yes, sorry. I got that the wrong way around.
G-O...
R-I-L. Grimgoril.
Doesn't know what I wrote, but yeah.
It's alright.
That's not what I wrote
No.
either.
I put grill, like a grill.
Grim Grill. That sounds like
It's like,
a
yeah, great.
That sounds like a
I was
transformer.
like, you know, it does.
Rule out.
So I mean, we've been to Ashgard. Well, we were. So we know like how
You know how to get to
close
Ashgard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
So we're
2-day trip.
feeling good there. That's
Yeah.
not too out of our reach. Maybe we don't even need to stay here. Maybe we just start there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's fine.
I think maybe that might be.
Because this is like a very like simple city, so there's nothing really here for us to
Yeah.
like look at or do or anything.
Unless anybody needs to shop, but I am good because I didn't use much of anything while we were out.
Yeah.
What I really want is a magic shop, and I don't think they got that here.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they have that.
I think the only thing that might be worth looking for before we leave, and this is very unlikely we'll find, but poking around, seeing if anybody has any map that we can use for either of our excursions. But I feel like that's far reach.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
What was her name again? The dwarf. Already
Trehild.
forgot. Yeah. If she didn't have a map and she seemed to
Good
be
point.
like very in the know, then I highly doubt.
And mapping enemy territory is very difficult because
Yeah.
you need
What
to
if we map it for her? Just saying.
you would
We
need
could
to be a
I mean-
good friends with
cartographer
her.
because
I'll learn how to be a topographer.
I said a cartographer.
Oh,
Is it photographer?
never
Isn't
been
that like
able to
topiaries?
no, it's like the elevation
topography.
changes. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I think it's still geography, but it's just like elevation.
It's not quite the same, but I love the
Gonna be the top of
the
geography.
conviction you said. Well, I'll just learn this other thing that you didn't even say. Then I'm like, that's not what I said. Give me that confidence, please.
All right. So plan: go to Ashgard Garrison, speak to the guy,
Yarrow.
and
Yarrow.
yes, and then see where we go from there. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I think so.
You
Plan made.
Who wants to cuddle with me tonight? Galena?
I got you.
Still? Okay, wait, what if we sandwiched? What if we play a little?
Oh, let's go.
All right, just don't kick me, please.
Oh, I don't want to be
I'll
in the front
backpack.
though.
I'll
Well,
backpack.
I'll be in the back or in the front or whatever. I don't
Actually,
know.
yeah, we'll put Torrensworth in the front so he
Yeah.
can kick into the
Yeah, I
air.
can kick wherever I want to go.
Baby.
This is ideal.
Help.
Perfect. All
Why
right.
are we like this?
You spend a snuggled night together, minus Cynthia and Berdura, who take the other room. And you wake up the next morning. It is a gray day, slight drizzle in the air. And you have breakfast, and as you're leaving, the ground is now slightly muddy. It was like dried dirt. Now it's kind of gotten muddy, so not the best weather to travel in, but you get your cart and you leave for the Ashgard garrison. And you've already taken this trip once, so it is a fairly simple trip for all of you, I would say. And hold on. There's the one. Oh, show me the thing. So, as you get closer to the Ashgard garrison, you're now kind of between the mountains. So you have the mountains kind of all around you now, and it's getting more arid, less stuff there, and you make it there to the gates of the Ashgard garrison. And you are at the walls of the Ashgard garrison. It is even more of a military complex in the way it looks. Like, less of a place where people live, more of like a fortified place to defend a position. And the gates are closed as you reach there during the third day of travel, sometime early or still in the morning. You reach there are guards positioned out there. You can see there's like what is it called? Not rafters, but like the battlement on top of the wall. There are guards there with crossbows at the ready. It is a heavily guarded area. And you make it to the gate, and then there's a guard who's like, "Halt! What is your business?" The Ashgard garrison.
We were just why did I just forget what the name of the place we were at?
Bladegarden.
Oh my god.
Bladegarden.
Bladegarden. We just came from that like left my brain immediately. We were just came from Bladegarden on behalf of what's her name? Shard Spike. I'm so nervous because they've got weapons. I'm scared.
We have business with Yarrow. What was his last
Whitebeard.
Whitebeard.
What is your business with General Whitebeard?
Miss Shard Spike said that he may have some information regarding our holy pilgrimage that we're on.
Holy.
I don't know.
Are we gonna talk about our quests rather than the?
Well, this is I thought this was a safe space that we could talk about our quest because we're not in the Kryn dynasty yet.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, I'm
Gondolian,
pretty sure
right? Okay.
the Empire. Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah. We're on a holy quest, and we were told that General Whitebeard might have some information that could help us.
Just a second. I'm just getting my notes.
We have a scroll. It says that we're cool.
There's so much
Yeah,
information.
just
I'm
hold up
confused
the
all time.
paper from the platinum.
He takes a look at the paper. He's like, huh. Gives you a look. Very well.
Thank you.
I will send for Yarrow, for General Whitebeard. You are to wait here before entering. And
I
then
can.
And he goes to
Okay.
speak to someone who heads inside, and it takes about an hour until word gets back, and then he. You may enter. You are to meet General Whitebeard in the evening after his day of business. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sounds
totally.
great. Perfect.
Stay out of trouble. Stay out of our way.
Mm-hmm.
May the gods protect you.
And also you.
And
Yeah.
and with you.
And then he turns around. Open the gate! And then the gates opened. And you are let in to the Ashgard garrison.
Welcome.
Tensions high. Everyone is really high strung here. Like, you can feel the tension in the air of them being at the border. And like,
Yeah.
the only thing between the Dwendalian Empire and the Kryn dynasty, everyone is very high strung because of that. They're constantly on alert. Everyone is completely fitted with gear at all times. Like even the ones who are not on duty, you can see like they have armor on. Like they don't seem to take them off even for when they're off duty in case there is an attack.
Oh
This-
man.
An even drabber place than Bladegarden. This is completely basic stuff here. Some living quarters, a general store, like one inn. That's about it.
Okay.
It's not a huge place. Some hundreds of people live here, it seems.
Oh man.
This is
I'll
kind
feel-
of put things in perspective here for me. Like I knew we were going on some type of adventure, but this is war. Goodness.
There isn't like official war yet with the Kryn dynasty, but the relationship is incredibly fraught. Like it's not a good relationship between the two kingdoms.
Yeah, the vibes are off.
There is
All
no
right, well, where do we hang
Sorry.
out while we wait?
Maybe the inn, just hang out there, some food and wait.
Yeah,
do
maybe
we
we
know-
can.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if we know where to go to talk to Yarrow. Like I don't even know where we're gonna find anyone. But we can go just hang out at the end for now, and maybe at
Maybe whoever's working there will know where we should go.
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
perhaps
also
he will find us
there's
there.
yeah, there's also not a lot of people here, so I feel like any newcomers like would get to them very quickly.
Yeah, you
like,
stick
where
out.
they
You
are,
definitely
what's
stick out.
happening.
Like you're the ones who are not kitted out in like military gear.
Yeah.
You're just like
Yeah.
regulars, so yeah, you definitely stick out. But people seem to be
vibing.
But people are like too busy with their own. They're busy dealing with their own shit, so they don't really care that you're there. Because like, if you've gotten in there, they assume that it's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
That makes perfect sense.
Alright, well, let's just go hang out at the inn for now.
So you can all deduct like 1 silver each for food, which is it's rations essentially. Like it's not even proper food; it's rations. Like
How much time are we spending? Like, how much time are we just waiting?
you have like
'Cause-
6 hours or so.
If it's a decent amount of time, I would love to turn my jewelry materials into an actual jewelry.
Yeah,
That
sure.
would be wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can spend the time. You have like basic tools, so you can do you know, small stuff, but you can't do anything intricate because you don't have like a workbench.
Yeah, because I
or
already have the
anything.
materials. I'm just gonna be doing whatever.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
while we're
exactly.
sitting at our table,
Yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Thank you.
Watching Galena like.
Because like particularly what I want to do, because you know those you know the moonstones that we found. I kind of want to make a ring and like fit one of them. What?
You
I
would
don't know if
probably need a workbench to fit it into anything because you would either
Okay.
need to drill through it to get like a chain to go through it, or you would need like some kind of adhesive material or some kind of clamps to really like clamp it into something. So yeah,
in
I
that
would
case,
say
I'm just gonna make a simple ring then.
yeah,
I will
you can make a
save the
simple
moonstones for-
ring. Yeah, it's very basic though. Like you can't weld anything together. You don't have any like welding gear or anything like that. So it's a metal hoop that's been like spun around.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Some people would be happy to have a simple ring.
It's a very, very simple ring.
Because it's like simple like iron or something. Because I'm literally making it. Remember that enchanted armor we fought against?
Oh yeah.
I'm making it out of that. So
yeah,
incredible. I love it.
Like I like having little pieces of jewelry because I want to bribe people with it if I can.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, with the moonstone stuff,
enough.
if you want to make like a necklace or a ring or anything that you want to like embed it into, you would need a workbench with some tools to do that. Because like if you want to be part of like a necklace, you need like something to either put it into, like hold it in, and you need to like shape it quite nicely, or then you need to drill through it with something to make a chain go through it. And
would
the
I
drill.
be able to? Is it possible to buy a portable drill thing, or is that
yes,
not?
I would say it is possible. Yes, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive, and there's not many places you can get one. Hupperduke probably would have
probably would have had one.
Yeah,
probably
I didn't even
would have
think
had
about
one.
it. Good to know.
Grim Gorilla, you would wager they might have that kind of stuff because dwarves are known for their metalwork. They're really good at metalwork, so there could possibly be something also in Grim Gorilla for that.
Okay, good to know. I'll make note of that for later. But for now, I made the ring. Would you say that uses all of my materials?
No, it's just a ring.
No. So I'm just gonna keep that. Okay, I'm done. Whatever y'all want to do. Thank you.
Okay, we can say that you wait until it's time. You find out where Yarrow's office is, and you go there to the front of the building. There's a bunch of guards there, stationed outside. And they're like, what is your business?
We didn't get the guy at the front gate. We didn't get his name. We were here to speak to Yarrow Whitebeard.
Yes, you're the ones with the appointment.
Yes.
Please follow me.
Yeah, that's us. Thank you.
Take you inside. Go to it's like a 2-story building. Go to the second story. This is like the big building of the place, kind of the barracksy kind of place. And then they take you to the second floor, and then there's like a big room that they open into, like a study that has like a lot of papers and books and stuff. And there you see an older dwarven man. He's got gray hair with a bit of a top bald going on, long gray hair, long gray beard. He's dressed in like dark black leather armor with like gold colored accents, and you can like see these like lines of worry of like years of worrying that are just like in his face from years of worry. And he looks up to you, and that's where we're going to continue next time.
Aww.
Oh, nice one.
Man.
I mean, it might be for the best because I feel like this is gonna be another info dump, and I don't know if I can handle that right now.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
And congratulations, everyone! You have just reached level 4.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm so excited.
Yes. So there's some options on what you can do. You can either raise some ability scores, or you can take a feat. So you don't need to we don't need to do that right now. We can do it before next session, and we can briefly discuss it after we end the recording / stream. But yes, that was episode 12 of Dice and Easy. A lot of new info. You learned things.
Oh my god, that was so much.
Yeah.
So fun though. We did good.
Yeah.
We did well. Look at us.
We did a
So
lot of information, all right?
Good work. So yes,
And hey, we're not purple anymore.
You're not purple anymore. You're not the purple ones anymore.
I'm gonna find a way to make myself purple.
Live your best life.
Mark my words.
I believe in you.
We all believe in you, Hornsworth. But yes, thanks for tuning in, everyone who's watching. We had a great time. Hope you had a great time too. Thank you for the raid earlier, by the way. I think Villepoika raided us, or was it? No, it wasn't Ville. It was Locky. Sorry, Locky J. Thank you for the raid earlier. We're going to be live next time on Saturday the 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern European Standard Time as per usual. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Hope you had a great time. Hope you have a great rest of your week whenever you're watching this. and keep it dice and easy.